What's up? What's happening? It's the one and only Jeff Axel out here with intriguing hoop panel, man. Got my man's Tays, got Owbum, got J-Boogie with me. How y'all living today, man?
Yeah, living good. Can't complain.
Thanks, fine.
Man, it's been an intriguing early start to the season. First few weeks, you got a lot of surprise teams, got a lot of surprise players, got young players that are stepping up. Unfortunately, a lot of injuries. We'll discuss that more throughout the day. But you know, things are going good so far, man. And we're going to start off with the Cleveland Cavaliers. 11-0. Darius Garland returning back to all-star form. Evan Mobley took like another leap. Jared Allen averaging a double-double. Donovan Mitchell, he doesn't even have to assert himself a lot. But when he does need to play well, he's playing within the offense, not forcing anything. This Cavaliers team is legitimate, man. So, Darius, what do you think about the Cavs so far?
I'm loving the Cavs so far. Donovan Mitchell took that step back, not necessarily step back, but he's becoming more of a team player. He's taking that Devin Booker step. Like, you remember when Devin Booker, he would put up 70 and lose? Like, yeah, we know you can do that, but we need you to play towards your team. And that's what Donovan Mitchell started to do. So that's why everybody around him starting to flourish. That's why Evan Mobley, he's coming out the woodworks, living up to his potential. Darius Garland's living up to his potential because you were just an all-star. What happened last year? He stopped playing by himself and he started playing with the team and starting to the coaching change definitely changed the landscape of that team. So now they are as scary as they should have been in the past. So I'm loving the Cavs right now.
Boogie, how you feeling about the Cavs so far?
Man, they definitely surprising me for sure. You know, Donovan Mitchell said in the offseason and during the preseason, don't sleep on us and don't sleep on him. But it's really more on the team. So I was like, you know, after 3-0 start, okay. Then when they went to like 8-0, I was like, yeah, I don't want to see this team yet. I'm not scared of no team, but them, like, no, like.
You're a Grizzlies fan?
Huh?
Aren't you a Grizzlies fan?
Yeah, but I'm like
scared of no team. Don't say that. You're a Grizzlies fan.
But no, like for real, like the player I'm really happy to see is really Darius Garland because he came in that draft class with Zion and Ja. And I was really a big fan of him when he got drafted. So seeing Darius going back to who he is what I feel like really is going to elevate their offense. And, you know, regular season is regular season, but in the postseason, if Darius Garland can keep this up under Kenny Atkinson, like, I mean, the Cavs really going to be a deep threat in the playoffs. So he just got to be consistent, really, because, like I said, Donovan Mitchell, like you said, he took a step back for a reason. So for Darius, like, okay, once the playoff starts, I can't, like, you know what I'm saying, just fall out because now it's like, you know, everybody's buying in. You're under a new coach. You're under a new system. And then Evan Mobley, last game, I think he had like 23 and 16 and 4 steals. And, you know, so everybody's elevating around. So once the playoff starts, you can't take a step back. So it's all about what you're doing now, but how you're going to carry into the postseason. Because now when the postseason starts, everybody just focus on that one team. It is probably going to be the Cavaliers just because you started off the season 11-0. So they can't just slow out of nowhere. So I'm happy for them. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Donovan Mitchell manifested during the offseason. So they're looking pretty scary.
Yeah, I think they really put everybody on notice when they smacked the Warriors like that. To be up 41.5 against Golden State, who's been playing very well this year, that's when everybody was like, oh, shit, what's going on in Cleveland? Tay, how you feel about the Cavs so far?
I'm not as high on the Cavs as y'all. I just look at the roster construction. I'm just thinking more so. We know they're a playoff team. I'm just thinking more so of, do they have enough gas? Do they have wing defender? Are they going to be able to guard teams? Are they going to be able to hit threes and stuff like that? I know Garland and Donovan Mitchell, yeah, they're going to give you threes, but outside of that, do I fear them in the playoffs? Like, do they have that kind of team? I don't know. I don't think so. Think of the Hawks, the 2016 Hawks. I think it was 2016 when everyone went to the
All-Star.
Yeah, it's kind of like that best record in the league, but like when it was time to show why he had the best record, they didn't do it. So that's how I see like the Cavs. My bad. Hold on.
No, it's all good. I mean, the only weakness I think the Cavs have is maybe at the wing. And I was thinking before the season, I was like, hey, if they get Jeremy Grant or they get Cam Johnson, that'll make a huge difference for them.
Cam Johnson would elevate them to another level. His ability to stretch the floor. I would be fearful of the Cavs if they did that. Then,
but the Nets have been better than expected. I don't know if they look at him as a future piece, but if I'm Cleveland, I would look into that.
The Warriors want him. And if he goes to the Warriors, that's
Warriors on nobody else. They got buddy.
Right.
That's so weird. If he goes to the Warriors are weird. Like the Nets should tell them no just because it's the Warriors. Like
it's buddy, man. Look.
But yeah, I'm really intrigued by the Cavs. I mean, Mobley has taken that leap. I was watching the game against the Nets yesterday. They forced 8 turnovers in the fourth quarter, and the guards were scared to drive after a certain point. Like, even Cam didn't want to take certain shots. I'm like, Cam Thomas doesn't want to take a shot.
Right.
That's what I was like, yo, Mobley locking shit up.
Aggression now. I don't know what happened, what switch flipped, but he's aggressive now. Like, he's looking for a shot. I saw him took like 20-something shots the other day. I might be tripping, but I swear I saw him take like 20 shots the other day. And I'm like,
you know what I think it was, Darius, in all honesty? When everybody was out in the playoffs last year, he had to score against us. He put up 33 against us in the game.
Yeah, 15, 16. He's been taking a lot more shots than he did last year. Like, he's been actually aggressive, and I like that. Like, Imab, he was supposed to be that guy coming out. Like, so like the fact that he's finally hit that thing where he can push himself through and be that aggressive guy. Yeah, that's scary.
You hit pull up threes, taking it off the glass, and he's finishing it.
Running, he's pushing the ball up the court. I'm like, hello, who am I watching? Like, but
it was that series against us, bro, because he played well against us. It wasn't his fault why they lost. Like, they had hella injuries, but he gave us a 30-piece. That's all. Like, this team might come in different.
Karis LeVert, so you know, Karis LeVert was playing extended minutes, so you already know what that meant.
Oh yeah, shout out to Ty Jerome too. Like, he's played very well for them off the bench. Like, I don't know what it is about Kenny Atkinson and guards, but he is the guard whisperer, bro. Like, remember, Karis LeVert had his best season under him. Jeff Teague had his best season under him. D'Angelo Russell had an all-star campaign under him. Who else? Spencer Dinwiddie averaged 20 a game under him. And you see what he's doing with Garland and Mitchell right now, and Ty Jerome. So the evidence is there. He got a raw deal in Brooklyn. He should have never been fired. I said that when it happened.
I wish they didn't trade D'Lo so randomly, because that was his only all-star year, and they made the playoffs.
They had to. That's how they got KD. That was the signing trade. KD. So you want D'Lo or you want KD?
Yeah.
D'Lo, because it was like he was just never. It was just like he just lost it. I'm just like, bro. Like,
he about to get traded again. He gotta change his fucking hairstyle. Looking like a golden lord and shit. Like, fuck out of here.
He got benched for the whole fourth quarter. He
didn't start either. His minutes getting cut.
We knew.
Hey, what'd you say, Jay? You was at the game, right?
Yeah, I was there at the game, and I saw JJ Redick when that was like in the huddle. Like, you know how white folks, when they get mad, their face mad red. So from a distance, I'm like, who is he talking to like that? And D'Lo, he was just looking away. And then that's before when Redick was like throwing that tantrum, sitting down when he right. So I'm just sitting there like, because I think D'Lo had he did a good move, and he was finna drive in, but he wanted to do a step back corner three, and he got blocked.
That's what he got.
Bro, I'm sitting there like, D'Lo, dog. I don't know what else to tell him, bro.
D'Lo is just one of those players. It's either he's hot, or he's one of the best on the court at that time, or he's one of the worst on the court at that time. There's no in between. Like, it's crazy. It's like sometimes D'Lo can look like an all-star. You like, oh, all right, okay, hey, all right. Like when LeBron was like, shoot it, gave him the ball back, and he was letting it, like, he do stuff like that. But then it just be like, how much is he getting paid? Like, it's like, how much he making? So I don't know, but even in the media day, they were asking him about a bunch of stuff, and he was like, "Man, I'm just ready for the season. I just want to play the game. I just want to play." Like he was not trying to acknowledge the fact that he was on the Lakers or like any of that. I was like,
he's hella arrogant, bro. Like, and I'm trying not to be slanderous, but
I think it's just not a good thing, and I don't think that he wants to be there. Like, I think after that trade stuff, like last year around the trade deadline when they were talking about trading him, I think that just like left a mark on him. He's like, "Nah, I'm good, bro. Like, like I'm just here to hoop." Like,
you know what frustrated me about him? I didn't like how even if you don't fuck with your coach, cool, but don't sit at the end of the bench eating like whatever the fuck he was eating at the end and just not go in the huddle. Like Darvin Ham owes him a fade because he even came out while Ham was his coach and was like, "Yeah, man, he played Dennis Schroeder over me. I don't know why." Like, yo, you ain't that much better than Schroeder. Schroeder's having a better year than you right now. And Schroeder was like, "Yo, I'm in Jersey right now. Why are you?" He's like, "No, I'm in Brooklyn right now. Why are you talking about me? Like, that was last year. Get over it." So he just be moving like a fuck nigga, man. He's been moving like a fuck nigga. I don't want to be too slanderous. I already,
but we get it. We understand why you say. I mean, but we already know the D-Lo's character, though. We ain't forget.
Absolutely, like recording another man.
Young, we ain't forget.
Yeah,
we ain't forget.
So, they about to send him to the Blazers.
Yeah, he gonna play over. He gonna play over Poop.
That'd be bad.
He gonna play over Poop.
Nah, they're gonna send him to the abyss, Tajon. Like, what contender is gonna want him?
That's what I'm saying. Yo, I agree, bro. I was about to ask y'all talking about trading them too. Who was gonna want him? They don't have to.
Oh, he's going to the bottom of the barrel.
They're gonna have to attach a pick or something like that.
Yeah,
I want that.
Gonna take them, but go ahead to give up more than they're getting back. Like, but then I think the problem is I think D'Lo will go to one of those teams and then hoop. Like, it's like that's the problem.
No expectations. He a looter in the riot, bro.
That's exactly when he was on the Nets, looter in the riot. Like, I don't know, bro. If he goes to the Blazers, it's better than having Scoot. So I mean, send Scoot to the Lakers and let him sit back there or something. Like, do something.
We'll talk about him later. Well, Jay, you had any final thoughts about the Cavs before we go to the next topic?
No. They balling out. They balling out.
You say, why you make that face? I ain't gonna talk too much about that, man.
I don't know. They the same. I don't know. They the same guy right now. Like, stats is dead on. Field goal percentage dead on. He the same guy right now.
Ooh, Scoop.
Scoop and D'Lo, yeah.
Oh,
Scoop and D'Lo.
Oh, let me see that real quick. I'm surprised.
Oh yeah.
They're the same guy, bro.
Mm-hmm. That's
all right. That's really bad. Hold on.
Yeah. They're the same guy, man.
Yeah.
Wow. Scoot averages 13 and 5, shooting 41%. Wow.
That's D'Lo. He did the exact same thing. He just get like a board or two more than him. That's about it.
And he's getting paid how much? D'Lo getting paid at least 20-30 million. Whew.
Yeah.
20-30 million.
Yeah, I think that's a contract. If it's not 20, it's probably 18. It's somewhere around there. Like, he ain't a vet minimum guy.
I mean, hey man, that's your number 3 pick, man. That's your number 3 pick right there.
I owe the Hornets an apology, bro.
You know how I feel about that guy. Y'all know how I feel about him. Took him over
nice, bro. Chill.
Remember that they took him over a man. That Brandon Miller, I understand they took him over a man, and he's sitting on the bench. Like, man, 6 for 14. Like, you know what? I ain't even gonna. They traded Dame for him. Like, just think about Damian Lillard was off the team for Scoot Henderson. Yeah.
You're right. That is nasty.
Yeah, they traded Dame. Yeah. All right, bro. You know how I feel about that guy. Looter.
Another while we're talking about young players, we'll just switch to this topic. We want to talk about some young guys that are playing well. Some guys that are taking advantage of opportunities. Unfortunately, it's been a lot of injuries, but we're going to start off with some guys off the Memphis Grizzlies and swing it to J-Boogie, talk about Jalen Wells and a couple other players on the team. How you feeling about Jalen Wells so far, being one of the best rookie scorers in the league?
Man, dog, like, I just feel like a proud coach. Like, for real. Like, for real, because it's like, for real, because I'm just sitting there and like, man, like, are y'all familiar with Zaire Williams?
Yeah.
So everything Jalen Wells doing
is what they wanted Zaire to do,
and Zaire did not do it. So I mean, and he's an actually better defender I mean, he's a confident scorer. He can score. He can shoot the three. He can drive in. I mean, and if y'all watch the game, y'all watching highlights, he was giving Jordan Poole the fits. He was playing some great defense on Jordan Poole. He played good defense on Tyrese Maxey. I mean, we just know how to recognize talent. And shout out to my boy Scottie Pippen Jr. getting a triple-double the other night.
He is.
Dude,
I'm proud of him, man.
So we keep praising the Grizzlies. You know, why are we not talking about the elephant in the room? Ja Morant, bro. All these role players don't matter if yo don't play. Like I'm tired of it. Y'all can have all the role players y'all want, bro, but if y'all don't got number 12,
he just
that's the guy, bro. Like y'all need to worry about Ja Morant for y'all got 72 role players and don't have y'all star player. Y'all need Ja Morant. Something gotta change, bro.
Yeah,
y'all got everything but the star player. We gotta talk about Ja Morant. Like
we will. I'm gonna let him finish with the young player, and then we want to talk about that. We want to. I want him to give.
I would just put it out in the air because you know
that's a good segue.
Okay.
I just want Jay to finish giving them their credit.
But no, what I was saying, Scottie Pippen, he was a huge gem for us last season because LA had him and they let him go, so we snatched him up. And then
player, bro, like
fun fact, him and Jay Huff was on the same G League team for LA, and I'm sitting here like, bro, like LA, I guess y'all want to be Hollywood. I'm gonna let y'all be Hollywood. We're gonna embrace talent over here. So
I know they're sick. Watching them hoop, they probably like, damn, what did we do? Like, I know they sitting there like
they need a center too. Jay Huff would have been perfect for them dudes.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, we got them. I'm not. Hey, look, that's their fault. And who else? My boy Yuki scored his first 3 points. So I mean, we got a lot of great role players. It just, I'm gonna go ahead and say it now before y'all said about Ja. Yeah, I feel like Ja. I think the big difference I've seen from him last year compared to this year or the previous years, he's not trying to be as reckless. But that one play where he tried to get the lob, and I guess the dude had undercut him, and he went down. So that's not. I mean, you can be like 50-50 with it, but I mean, Ja not like Zion. Not to throw shade. Shoot, Ja. I mean, he's only out for a week, but I mean that's what they say. But but that's the good thing about my team though. We know how to get replacements. It's just the fact that everybody on the team got to stay healthy. That's the only thing that's But yeah, but our young players, bro. Like I said, bro. I think Zach Edey and Jalen Wells are like in the top 5 for the rookie thing, the rookie ladder. So I mean, and we never had that to have 2 rookies to be in the top 5. So
on the same team is crazy,
huh?
Having them both on the same team is crazy,
right? So it's like tonight, like I'm more excited just to see the rookies balling out, just because I know Desmond Bain still out, Smart out, Ja out, and then also, thankfully, we still got Jaren Jackson playing, so he's been balling out because he almost dropped a 40 piece on the Wizards. So without Ja Morant, it also allows everybody else to figure out who they are, how can they be aggressive, and once Ja Morant does come back, everything can be like into one. Yeah. So it's kind of like, to me, I take it as a blessing in disguise, not because of injuries, but it allows everybody else to step up. And when he does come back, everybody already like know what to do, if that makes sense.
I dig it, but I'm agreeing with Tay. Y'all definitely need 12.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah,
He
just has to be a little bit more ground.
Right. He don't think about how he lands. Like,
yeah,
we get it. You're one of the most athletic players I've ever seen. You might even be number 1 most athletic player I've ever seen. But he doesn't like. It's like we get it. You want your highlights, you want to go for your crazy things, but it's like you got to also worry about how you're coming down. Like I've seen too many times he's fell down on the back of his leg, fell down, ankles falling on, he's hitting the ground, falling straight on his back, falling on his stomach. It's like, come on, like, you know what I mean? Like, bro, you're supposed to be one of the top players in the NBA. You can't be you're precious merchandise. Like that would make me scared to pay him. Like, you know what I mean? Like, bro, you got to think about stuff like that. Like, you got to like, you're not injury prone, but you're making yourself injury prone because of the way like go about stuff. Like, I get it, bro. You can do that. You can get your buckets. I'm not saying don't get your bucket, but sometimes you just gotta, like, you know, think about your body.
He's got to play more ground bound, yo. Like, I don't want what happened to D Rose to happen to him. That's what concerns me.
Yeah,
like, we never got to see Rose's peak. So.
Yeah, and I feel like I said, I think this season, I mean, he still tries to, but it's not as frequent because he understands. It was just that one play he tried to do a lob, and the center from the Lakers had went under him, and then how he landed, you know, it was unfortunate, but I feel like Ja understands, but at the same time, like, I mean, we athletic, mentally for him, it's like at least per game, if you could just do one highlight per game and then let it build up. But like right now, like he's only 20, I want to say 24 because I'm 26.
Yeah.
So like, don't jeopardize a highlight, you know, just to make a highlight. Like, understand, like, you're still very young and you don't want to like
hurt yourself. Yeah, like you don't want to shorten your career. Like, but then it's not even, it's that on the court. He's the same way on the court that he is off the court. Like, you know what I mean? He don't be thinking about what he's doing while he's doing it. Like, he just be like, oh, I'm gonna go for it anyways. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, bro, you gotta, like, he's too young and too talented, too athletic for him to be like. And I was loving watching Ja this year. Like, he's been a lot more passive. Like, you know, he's been swinging the ball, he's been getting his teammates involved. Zach Edey been hooping. Like, you know what I mean? Like, like, bro, he been passing up extra stuff. But then it's just like, sometimes you just got to be like, bro, I don't need to try to jump over top of him, bro. I don't got to do that.
I mean, those 2 360 layups against the Nets was cold, though.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
They're cold, but look at how he lands after them. Like,
he did land crazy on that second one.
I'm saying he lands wild, and it's like, bro, you can get up, but you gotta worry about how you're coming down.
Yeah, because
that's the problem.
I feel like he knows how high he is, but he don't think like I'm so high in the air that I gotta like think about it throughout the process.
Yeah, you be in the air for so long that there's so much stuff that can happen in that time. People can move in, try to box out, try to do anything, and you're landing backwards on you. Like, come on, bro. Like, please. Like, yo, I love watching Ja Morant play, but it's like, bro, he be scaring me. Like, there's no way as a Grizzlies fan you don't get scared every single game watching Ja Morant play.
Hey, look, I suffer enough PTSD, so.
And then you had, and then the fact that you had Derrick Rose on your team and he still don't understand. That's what stresses me out. Like, Derrick Rose used to do that, bro. Like, and then look at what happened. Like, bro, Derrick Rose, why are you not drilling it into his head, bro? You got to focus on how you land and how you coming down. Yeah. You got to worry about yourself. Like, you know what I mean? Like, bro, he was there.
Get a jumper, bro.
We're going to have rebuttal real quick. What did you want to say, Jay?
No, I'll say the only thing that was kind of like missing that, remember, he was suspended. And then remember, he came back. We was winning, and then he got hurt again. So he really didn't have that, you know what I'm saying? So
right.
It was unfortunate, but I still feel like D-Rose keep in touch with him because when I was working with them, I seen them, you know, when they come out to tunnel, they always have like long conversations. So, you know, I just feel like for Ja Morant, just to make this quick, I feel like for Ja Morant, for this team, for the city, I mean, once you do come back from that injury, it's just, like you say, he's playing more passive, which is great because, you know, I feel like Ja has to understand, like, bro, like,
you got a team now.
and it's like, it's okay. Like, again, I think a game where he dropped 26 and 14 assists, but he didn't get like 26 points until like the last 2-3 minutes of the fourth quarter because he was like dropping dimes. Because now you got versatility. It's not the same team where we just you you, Bane, and Jan just carried the load. Now you got a whole like versatility of players. So it just he's definitely gonna get it together. I mean, he got it together now, but once he come back, like, okay, if I got a highlight play for number one, I gotta be wide open. And two, I gotta land correctly because they're gonna be fouling him like crazy. Because he gets fouled like crazy. When he drives in, like he gets fouled like crazy. So for him, the physicality is gonna be there. And then also I gotta know how to land. Cause he's only 6'2", 6'3", and he's like he's not the biggest. So for him, it's easy for him to fall and get hurt.
Exactly.
So Darius, a guy on your team that's been playing well as far as young players, Christian Brown, I've been noticing he's been playing with a lot more confidence.
Yo, Mike Malone do not lay rookies. And playing last year, that should tell you all you need to know about Christian Brown. Like that he actually got something that people like to see. Like that's popping out drastically for the coach. Because he do not like young players at all, like not one bit.
Right.
Like Michael Porter Jr. had to change the way he played just to stay on the court. Like, you know what I mean? Like the Christian Brown, he's that guy that you need. He fits in anywhere you need him to fit in. Like we need him. Like he's a jack of all trades, master of none. That's how I look at Christian Brown. Like he'll get a random poster. He can shoot the ball. Like, like he can play defense. Like, like he doesn't excel at any of those things, but he does all of those things good enough, if that makes sense. So like Christian Brown, I'm not even surprised when they said when he replaced KCP. Of course, he's not KCP with the defense and the shooting, but he can play defense and shoot, but not to that level. But like, I'm not even like that doesn't surprise me at all. Christian Brown, I was okay with that. Like, of course, I want KCP, of course, but like when Christian Brown, I'm not mad at that. Like, bro. I was like, all right, if we got him to replace me, cool. I do want Julian Strawther to step up though, because that's the shooter. Like, I need him to start playing. You 6'7", play some defense, bro. We know you can shoot the ball. We all know you can shoot the ball. Play some defense. You're 6'7", lock in. So I mean, Christian Brown, he has been hooping though.
Hey Tay, can you pull up Nikola Jokic's averages real quick? He's been on a fucking heater to start this year.
Oh,
he is the best plus minus in the last 20 years. Like
what he's been doing, like he's the best player in the league, man. It's just like
the world. You got it in the world, in the entire world. He's the best player.
Yeah.
Look at that guy.
29, 13, and 11. 55%. Like what the fuck, bro?
No. Jeff, yeah, I thank you, but now I'm not gonna forget what you said after our first game playing. I
said 4 on the panic meter. No.
Now he's on the panic meter. Now he's the best player in the world. I don't want to hear that. No.
You're not saying to Jokic at any point. No, we ain't about to do this. I just said it looked a little sloppy. It looked a little clunky. I'm not saying y'all. I said y'all still gonna make the playoffs. You can go back to the episode. I said I'll be 4 on the panic meter. I'm a little concerned about your bench. Like I did say Russ. You be Russ last year,
giving him a run for his money. I'm not letting that go.
You said what?
You was talking about Chet hooping on Jokic that game after that first game, and you're like, you lost to the Clippers. I don't know. Like, no.
I didn't never say nothing negative about Jokic. We ain't about to do this. I never said nothing about Jokic. I just said y'all bench is a little suspect, and I said on a panic meter, where you at? You said 0. I was like, yo, I'll be at like a 4. I want to turn it around. I want to make the playoffs.
In the world on our team, bro. I will never panic. I'm not gonna panic unless everybody else pooping. Look, Jamal Murray has been pooping down his leg, and it has not mattered. Like, really think about it. Jamal Murray has not been hooping this year. And look at us. Like, it does not matter. It doesn't matter. Jokic
shout out to Westbrook for like getting it together. He had a couple really good games, like 29, 6, and 6.
He is. That's who Russell Westbrook is. He is inconsistent, but when he's on, he's on. We know that guy. Like, he's inconsistent as hell, but when he's on, he's on.
I don't love that 36%. But I do like the 12, 5, and 4.
But it's Russell Westbrook. That's what you expect. Like, that's what you expect.
I don't. No. Not 36. Oh my God, no, bro. That is the worst in the NBA.
We gotta hold him to a standard, dog. Like
that's the worst in the NBA.
I do. But Russell Westbrook will have a game where he shoot. What we're looking at 2 for 11, and then he'll have another game where he'd be like 6 for 7 from the 3-point line. You'd be like, oh, okay, like that's who Russell Westbrook is. And this point in his career, that's the guy he is. And he's an energy guy. And Russell Westbrook, there's one thing he will do. He will never give up. He's never gonna. He will never give up. And that's what we need on our team. Last year, we didn't have that aggression. That person that's like, you know what? No matter what, we gonna still go out there and play our absolute hardest. We didn't have that guy on the team. So with Aaron Gordon getting hurt, like, bro, we're fine. Like, our team has problems right now, and we're still winning. And then we beat OKC again. We beat OKC. So I'm not.
That was a great win.
I'm okay. I'm not nervous about the Nuggets at all. We have the best player in the world, and our team is. Jokic makes people around him better. That's the type of player he is. That's why he's the best in my eyes. He makes people the players that are around him. He makes them better. That's why I was saying that about Giannis. Like, I understand Giannis, but he doesn't make the people around him better. All he does is complain. He gets what he.
We're going to talk about that soon. Right. We're going to get on that. That's the next topic for sure. But Tay, what young players you rocking with, Tay?
Oh, Cade Cunningham. I'm gonna keep doing it, man. Cade just been through so much. Worst roster in NBA history a couple years back. Worst record. Like, it's just been. They really couldn't draft, to be honest, but it's looking good. The Pistons are finally trending upward. You know, they clean house for the 40th time. I guess this time is successful, I guess you could say. And I like the mixture of vets and young players, because here's what would have happened if they just played all their young players. They wouldn't be 4-6. Like, they do need Tobias Harris. They do need Tim Hardaway Jr. They need floor spacers, because before they didn't have any floor spacing whatsoever. So just adding that just opens up the game. You see, Cade is getting triple doubles now. You know,
pull up
more shots, kick it to the 3-point line. It's just he's just doing a lot better.
You said what, Jeff?
I said if you could pull up Cade's stats real quick.
Oh yeah, I got you.
Like how well he's been playing. Definitely agree. Jaden Ivey's been playing better.
I'm a big fan of Ivy. Ivy hooping.
I'm a fan of Jalen Duren. I want him.
Oh yeah, he came from Memphis. Yeah, he nice.
I want him on the Nuggets.
Give him 23, 87, bro.
Yeah, bro.
7. Like, the team plays composed. He just pushed the pace.
Like, he's getting boards now. Like, he's starting to, like, he's gonna be a triple double guy his whole career. Like, it's gonna start trending like that. Like,
this
just give him a better roster. Cade is one of them, bro.
He already knew who he was. You know, he went number one, and nobody, even though Cade got hurt, his team is bobbing the barrel. We never gave no one. I don't think I've heard anyone say, "Oh, we would give up on Cade Cunningham." Like, bro, we still believe in him. Like, we know that he had a problem. We know he didn't have people around him. We know he had bro. And we still believe in Cade, because Cade has that, like, you know, that aura to him. Like, you know, like, we know Cade's a bucket. Like, we know who Cade is. Cade can hoop. He fits everywhere.
The casuals saw how much they was losing last year and was like, oh, he's not a winning player. Blah, blah, blah. But I saw that a lot of their roster that they was playing, I think they said 7 of those guys from last year are out of the league. Like Isaiah Livers, it was Bogdanovich, who hasn't played a game this year, and he got traded 2 different times.
Killian Hayes.
Bagley.
All right,
it was
chill. But go ahead.
Killian Hayes.
Chill.
A whole bunch of guys that just were getting rotation.
Yo, what team is Killian on?
Yo, chill.
Oh, he's on the Long Island Nets. Not the
okay, Nets. Nice.
Chill.
Like, he's gonna be playing Bronny in a couple weeks.
I hope he busts his ass. I hope he busts his ass and gets signed.
Now, I hope so too. He's 7 years older than that man. He should.
He's 7 years older than Cade. Yo, Killian Hayes is 22, bro. Why do you keep acting like he's 22 years old, bro? He's 22.
I thought he was older.
Bro, he's 22. That's what I keep trying to tell y'all, bro. He's
that shit cooked, man. Why do you believe in him? I don't get it, but anyway.
He's years old, bro. He came in the league younger than he was the youngest player in the league when he got in the league, bro. He's 22, bro. Jeez, bro. He can't.
All right,
we still talking about him, bro. Come on, bro.
So shout out to Cade.
He's 22.
I think the main difference with Detroit, and I'll just talk about one more player. We'll move on to the next topic. Is bringing in Trajan London as the GM, the former GM for the New Orleans Pelicans, who drafted Trey Murphy. He drafted Herb Jones in the second round, and he drafted Alvarado. So he just always had a good eye for talent.
Yeah.
And I think he's taking that to Detroit. I love, like Tays said, the fact that they was able to get a nice blend of youth and veterans. You got Malik Beasley. And JB Bickerstaff is a good coach. Even though he got let go by the Cavs, they had 97 wins the past 2 years. So it wasn't like they just were a bad team. Him and Mitchell didn't see eye to eye. That's the only reason. And he seems like he's unlocked and changing the culture for the Pistons. Yeah. Shout out to the Pistons for improving. Probably going to be a play-in team. Now, the last player I'm going to mention, I'll probably wait. It'll be Grady Dick. I usually call him Grady Private Parts. Not Grady's private parts for those that got it confused. His first name is Grady. His last name is Dick. I just can't say it repeatedly because I feel crazy. But he went from 9 points per game to 20 points per game. Like, he's arguably in the most improved candidate as of now. He had 20 points.
Dick, man, he's good, man. That Dick's good. I'm not going to lie. Can't help it. I don't know what happened. I don't know what flipped the switch, but Dick, he's a good player. And he's good, man. I don't know.
So he's been playing good, playing with a lot of confidence, man.
He was in the G League last year. I don't know what happened this year, but I'm for it. I'm for it. I want to see him be a star. I want them to have to say his name as much as they can. Yep. Mm-hmm.
So shout out to Grady Private Parts for having a good year. Like I say, he could be the most improved. Like, to jump up 11 points if he stays around 20. Yeah, like, that's the most improved player.
I can't. E-Mob, like, I know his stats aren't as drastic as Grady's, but like E-Mob, if I think he deserves most improved, he is hooping. Like, if he keeps this up, I think he needs to get that award. Like, even though Grady jumped up a bunch of points, cool, whatever. But E-Mob, the fact that his team's already good, that's crazy. What would you say?
Jay, who did you have? You had a.
I forgot about this kid. I just want to give him a shout out. Shout out to my guy Brandon Miller.
Yes. Oh yeah, Brandon Miller. But we already knew he was nice. Like, you know, they did. Brandon Miller was in the same situation as Cade, kind of like team's garbage. Best player on their team is hurt. Like, they didn't have no identity. Like, I think him and Cade are in the same. Like, we're in the same type of thing. Like, if you put people around him, they're gonna hoop. Because Brandon Miller showed his flashes last year. Like, he showed us that he's going. No matter what happens, he did not. And he's one of those players that did not give up. And he was like, "Hey, yo, get back on defense." Like, you know, like, stuff like
that's what stood out to me last year.
He got the dog mentality,
bro. Yeah, bro, I like all the rookies except that one, but that's besides the point. Except the top five, I love with the top five, except one guy, because you know everybody, all of those top five picks are showing something. Like, the top five picks are showing something except that one, but we don't got to talk about that one. But
so,
like,
I get Brandon Miller's stats before we move on to the next topic. Because, like, LaMelo's been fucking cooking, too. They just got to stay healthy. Everybody's ass.
Yo, but the thing, I feel LaMelo just has bad luck with his ankles. Because, like, every time his ankle gets hurt, it ain't from him. Like, you know, somebody landed on it, he fell down. Like, you know what I mean? It don't be, like, his fault, necessarily. Like,
man. And this is where Miller, his numbers are going to go up. Because he had injuries. Like, what was he out for, like, two weeks or something like that?
Yeah.
So I'm expecting this to be closer to the 20 range. Trey Mann's been hooping too.
Yo, I love it. You already know. I was talking about him last by Trey Mann, man. I'm not gonna lie. The fact that I think that's what's opening up LaMelo is that Trey Mann, they have somebody else that like can handle the ball. Like, LaMelo's playing a lot off the ball, and then he starts getting hot. Like, he gets his catch and shoots on, and then he starts turning up and doing his own thing. So I think the Hornets are looking like a lot better team this year. Like,
remember I said before the season, Charles Lee, bro.
The league flips. Like, you know, the people that we had at the top, and like, the league flipped. Like, I'm honestly, this league, it's just up in the air right now. I don't know what's going on. Like, I need to wait until like middle of the season for me to really make a decision on teams, because like, I don't know what's going on. The bottom of the barrel teams are playing upper echelon right now, and it
usually separates at All-Star break.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm waiting for the
about like 40 games.
But like last year going in, we knew who was going to be good and who was going to suck. Majority of the teams, like, we knew.
Outside of Orlando was like the biggest surprise out of anybody.
Yeah, definitely. Orlando was a big surprise, but you know, he can't stop talking about his favorite team, second favorite. If he wasn't the Celtics,
he love them, bro.
Man.
I didn't know. All right, so
don't know.
False allegations. Houston was better last year than we thought too. So
No,
it was a lot of.
Then who thought? I said they were going to be good.
You did. I'm saying overall. I'm saying for the casual. I'm
Yeah.
not saying for the
Yeah, they drafted a men. Of course, they were going to be good.
No.
But
Yeah, y'all know who the
Jaden
most
Boone and
improved
Jalen
leader
Green
is?
had nothing to do with it, huh? It was all the men.
yeah, who
But
is it?
y'all know who the most improved leader? Because I heard y'all talking about most improved player. I was waiting for someone to say it, but
Who
y'all
was
know
that?
who the leader is?
Who?
RJ Barrett.
Yeah,
Hooping.
you guys numbers.
Yeah. Hooping.
Yeah,
Well-
26, 7, and 5.
Yeah, bro.
7 assists. God damn.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
More,
76.
more opportunity. More opportunity.
I'm surprised by the assists. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, bro. He RJ Barrett, he's leading. It's a gap right now. It's still early, obviously, but
Yeah.
it's a gap right now. I think it's somewhat sustainable. I don't know about the assists because I don't know about the assists when Scotty Barnes comes back, but I think it could be somewhat sustainable, you know?
Yeah, he averaged 22 last year when he got traded there.
Yeah. So I mean,
paid well.
yeah.
Shout out to RJ Barrett. Now, we want to have to get real and talk negative about some of these teams. The Bucks and the Sixers fucking stink. It's gonna be real. We're gonna talk about two teams that's been stinking. The Bucks and the Sixers. Title aspirations, a lot of money spent, especially by the Sixers. They pretty much spent the whole bag, and they're 1-7, worst team in the league because the Utah Jazz got a win yesterday. And
The Wizards playing.
You said with who?
The Wizards playing better. The Wizards.
That's crazy when you say it out loud. And then the Bucks as well, 2-7. I thought it was hilarious that they're already. They say they call every team in the NBA trying to get wing defenders and athletic players. Like I've been saying for 2 years that they've been lacking. They want to sign Boss Man 99 and all them like old ass role players and shit. It's backfiring on them. 2-7. Giannis out here cussing players out. I think he was talking to Bobby Portis. Like, yo, if you don't want to be here, you can fucking leave.
That saying was Taurean Prince.
Oh, Torian Prince?
Yeah, that saying was him or Bobby Portis.
I don't know. Bobby probably would have swung on his ass. Bobby going through it, too. They done ran in his house in Milwaukee.
Yeah.
You know the funniest thing about that shit, though? This nigga said, email me if you find my shit. He didn't say go to the police. He was like, email me when you find my shit. And then he doubled down was like, yeah, I'll give out $40,000. Y'all email me if y'all find my shit. So he gonna beat the sleeves off whoever stole from him. Like, he's like, no police involved. He like, whoever got information, like, come to the crib. Like, I'll find you. I'm like, damn, Bobby.
Man, he better put up 40 every night at this point.
Man, whoever stole his shit, if he catch him, like, they better Google what happened to fucking Nikola Mirotic. He got his ass punched in the league.
Yo left the NBA. Like he ain't leave the NBA, but like he left the NBA. He went overseas when he didn't have to.
Yeah.
Right. He broke his entire fucking face. It was like jaw, nose, and something else. It was like, you want to steal from that nigga? All right. Y'all niggas is crazy.
And then, you know, his eyes pop out too.
He looks crazy, right? Like, he ain't rat tight. You can just tell.
I don't think he blinks. So
yeah, he got them eyes. It was just like this is why I knew like he wasn't rat tight. He got an argument with James Johnson on the court. Out of anybody. He got face to face with James Johnson.
Nobody.
Karate Kid James Johnson?
Yeah, triple black belt, the 35-2 in whatever fucking league he's in. He's like a professional fighter that play basketball on the side. He got into his face. That's all I knew. Like,
they picked him up just to fight. Like he has a contract just to fight. Like that's crazy, bro.
The true enforcer for real.
But yeah, so they're in trouble. The Sixers are too. With Maxey being out for 2 weeks. The thing with Embiid, just to touch on that briefly, that reporter a hoe, man. Like, you don't mention nobody's family. You mention the dude's son and his deceased brother.
Yeah.
That's out of character, bro. I'm a basketball player. Let's talk about that. Let's not worry about what I got going on outside of basketball, like in my regular day life that has nothing to do with basketball. Like with all of that stuff did not correlate to basketball whatsoever. So that would I get why he lashed out. I mean, you know,
he shouldn't have been suspended, yo. That's how I feel.
He should.
Or if he should have got suspended, or they should have just fined him. Like, you know, they should have fined him. They should have fined him. They shouldn't have suspended him because that and then the reporter's back. Like, he's still like,
that's unacceptable, yo. He should have had his shit removed, honestly. The crazy thing was the Friday before he mentioned his name, he was like some, yeah, Marcus Hayes. So the day before that incident happened, he mentioned, so he's already on one.
Yeah, he already knows what type of reporter he is. Like, he already okay.
So that should have been a sign, like, yo, let's take his media credential and keep our star player happy. He already said like he gave too much to the fucking city to be treated like this. Like, this shit's going. If they don't end this season well, he might request a trade, bro. Like, so, I didn't think they would be this bad. But, like, the energy just off. And he's not even joking around anymore. You know, he used to always troll and, like, get on Twitter and shit. Like, he just looks unhappy, bro.
Yeah, I would say for the Sixers, man. And me, it's making me look bad because I hyped this team up all offseason when they got Paul George. It's just injuries. And then, you know, it's really just injuries and everything just unexpected. And then I just feel like, you know, with them picking up Eric Gordon and Jackson, you know, veterans with some young guys. But I don't know. It's just, when you look at their roster fully healthy, they're definitely a top 4 team in the East. But it's just not looking like that. And with Maxey being now with a hamstring injuries are nothing to play with. Ask Westbrook was in the bubble because he had to come back from an injury so quick because the Rockets were struggling against a Chris Paul OKC team and a young Shea. I remember that. So a hamstring injury is something you can't play with at all. So, I mean, I don't know when Embiid's coming back. Paul George back.
Tuesday.
Huh?
He's back Tuesday against the Knicks, which is hilarious.
When
like that playoff series, I'm locked in because Knicks hate that man. He the new Trae Young.
Yeah, nah, the Knicks still hate Trae Young. Nah, Trae Young talking about some take your ass home and shit like that after the game.
Yeah,
they was born. He said, "Boo, yeah, take your ass home." Like, all right, bro.
They say fuck him when he's not even in the vicinity or the state. That's what makes it funny. Like, they'll just randomly break out a fuck Trae Young chant. Like,
he left a legacy in the Madison Square Garden. A whole legacy of Trae Young.
The only time he's good is when he plays against them. I don't know, man.
But it's just really disappointing. Like, they should play McCain more. I don't know why the fuck they're not playing that rookie. Like,
I mean, you probably want to throw him out there with the Wolves. Like, they don't got no.
Got one win. These other niggas like ain't doing their job. Kyle Lowry's 39. Enough.
All right. Oh my goodness. How did I
play a 39-year-old? I understand Lowry won Nick Nurse's championship. He played a part in that, but bruh, it's 2024. Wrap this shit up, man.
I get what you're saying. I can't.
Eric Gordon playing over Jared McCain? No. Like, Gordon, great scorer, but at this point in his career, play the young boy.
Yeah. I get what you're saying. I mean, they played him last game. He shot 6 for 17. Wow.
Because he ain't been playing. He like, fuck it, it's my time.
Yeah, I get it though. I mean, all the rookies are poop, in my opinion. Like, they're like, you know, there's some that, like, you know, have showed some like, you know, some sparks or whatever, but all those, like, there's no rookie that's like how it was last year. You know, a rookie just came out and started hooping. This ain't.
They said before this year, this is the weakest draft class.
Yeah, I was saying that too. Yo, the number 1 picks comparison is Harrison Barnes. Like, hey,
no. Shout out to him for getting 33 though. Like, I ain't going like.
You're the number
he's
1
19
pick.
and got 33 points.
No, we get it. He's the number 1 pick though. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I get what you're saying, but he's the number 1 pick. That's not that shouldn't be a
averaging 12. I mean, still early.
33. And then went and dropped 7, followed up with a 7-point game. Like, you know what I mean?
19,
like,
bro.
Yo, I get what you mean. You just started throwing pizza parties with teacher slices for him to drop 33, but it's like, bro, he's the number 1
33 in the win. I'm supposed to slander him for that?
But no, I'm not saying slander him, but I'm saying you still got to look at what he's been doing as a whole.
He's better than Alex Starr.
No. Let's talk about these last 6 games. 1 for 9, 4 for 13, 6 for 15, 7 for 8, 11 for 18, 2 for 7, 6 for 14. Like he went up and then dropped straight back down. Like it's like
38% is
you were just talking 38% from
figuring it out, man.
39% from the field, bro. That 27% from the three. Like, come on, like you were just on Russell Westbrook's ass for shooting 36% from the 3-point line. He's shooting 39% from the field. Like he didn't even crack 40% from the field. So like I'm not I
can't get on working his first 10 games.
I called him going number 1 early. I said he was gonna go number 1 early, but you gotta you can't like him being this inconsistent. Like I get it, he's a rookie, but this rookie class is all
Keyshawn George has been playing well. Bub Carrington's been decent. Jalen Wells has been good.
Here we go.
Zach Hayes had his moments. So, like, I'm not going to say it's still early, bro. You got to give it time, man.
Now it's early, though. Now, no, I'm
rookie.
Jeff, you can't do that, bro. You can't be like, oh, no, he's ass. He sucks. Your team's going to lose. Your team's going to lose. And I'd be like, bro, they're not even 10 games in yet. And then you're going to talk about it's early. You cannot do that.
I've been saying it early. No matter what thing I got, bro.
Are we holding everybody to the same standards, or are we not? Like you gotta pick one. You can't play both sides.
Yeah, he be doing that.
He be doing that. He playing both sides. I'm not.
He be doing that.
Yeah, you be.
A guy in their first 10 NBA games, you can't slander a guy in their first 10 NBA games. They got 70 more to go, bro. So no, it's a difference. Rookie, their first game, period, bro.
Jeff, you have been.
No. You mad at me because I hold your favorite player accountable.
No, it's not even just Paul George, bro. It's I keep telling you, like you were talking about Wemby. Oh, we can't.
We're gonna talk about Wemby soon. We're gonna talk about
Wemby.
No. That's gonna be
his shot selection is he got 75 more games to play, and you was on his head, bro. I'm not doing that. Keep the same energy for everybody. Don't just pick and choose who you want to keep it's only 10 games in, and then be like, 10 games in, he's garbage. Like, I don't
call people garbage after 10 games. Don't do
that. You weren't on Wemby's head, bro. You're gonna tell me right now you were not on Wemby's head.
Yes, I was on Wemby's head. I don't like
but bro, you keep saying he got 70 more games to play.
Okay, so I'll explain my Wemby take, bro. Like, I don't like how many 3-point attempts he's having. Like, what's he shooting? 20% from 3?
32.
Oh, 32 after last night because he went 6 for 9. Before that, it was at 21.
Exactly, bro. He got 10 games, bro. Look at the games, bro. He owned how many games did he play? Like you gotta like.
I don't like the fact he's getting 18 and 10.
10 games played, bro. It literally says 10 games played, bro. He has 72 games left to play. Like you just said about Zachary, is the same thing I'm saying to him. He has 70 games left to play.
At 7'4", you should not be shooting.
I don't care what them old ideologies don't apply to that.
I mean, regardless, any height, 42% is not good at any height.
Horrible.
I get what you're saying.
It harder on himself.
But Zachary, the guy we were just talking about, was shooting 39%. But for him, he got 70.
I'm not talking about Zachary right now.
But for Wemby, no, I am.
Different expectation, though. I see what
you're saying. Number 1 pick, and he's the number 1 pick.
No. Better prospect than LeBron. Face of the NBA. Nah, you can't do that. We wasn't calling Zachary the face of the NBA.
Averaging 18 and 10. Like, what do we
averaged 21 and 10 last year on better percentages?
Okay, that's the entire season. He only 10 games in, is what I'm trying to say. He has 70 games left to play, Jeff.
Right, so I'm explaining to you. I'm explaining to you why I'm on his head real quick. So
he had
literally, like Tays said, best prospect since LeBron. Best prospect in the last 2 years.
And we not 7 blocks last game. Yesterday he had 7 blocks. Like you can't just factor in offense and then leave defense out. Like he's an
elite shot blocker. But like, hold on a second. I'm gonna explain to you why I'm not feeling him, bro.
He had 4 steals the night before. Like, what are we talking about?
I'm explaining to you why I'm not feeling him, bro.
5 blocks and 5 steals. He's an elite defender. You cannot just factor in, he's only a good shot. Like he's an elite defender. He is the leader in DPOY. You cannot take that away from him. You only factor in his offense. You're not saying nothing about the fact that he's holding it down on defense.
Okay, so So I'm gonna explain to you why I'm not feeling him.
I don't even a Wemby fan, bro. That's crazy. Y'all got me defending.
I watched when Paolo got drafted. That whole draft class got ignored to hype up Wemby. They was showing his games. They didn't care about that draft class. And that draft class has actually been pretty decent so far. They got shitted on. They were like, oh, Wemby this, Wemby that. Whatever team won't get him, he won't change the face of it. So I'm watching him. Excellent player, great defender. But the fact that I was watching a game against the Jazz yesterday. He had Colin Sexton on him in the post and passed out. I don't like that shit. I don't like the fact that he doesn't assert himself like that. Great defender, but like, is it really impacting winning? They lost to the Jazz, who only had one win. Like, I said before the season, if they don't get between 35 and 40 wins, I'm looking at him a little differently. They're on pace to get beneath that. Like, when you call somebody generational and you say they're going to be the face of the league, you give them a shoe after 1 year, you ignore the number one pick from the previous year who's playing better than him, Paolo Banchero. I'm looking at him differently. I just hold people to different standards. The expectations, and then he talked shit on top of that over the summer, talking about what did he say? He don't fear nobody, like everybody overrated. He said some crazy thing over the summer.
Yeah, he said it's easier, like
That's
overseas and stuff like that.
All foreign players say that. To be fair, every foreign player says it's easier to play overseas than it is to play.
He got to back it up. Then, if you're gonna say that, you got to back it up.
Hey, that's because when he was playing the Dallas Mavericks, how Derek Lively was playing defense on him. Like teams, like this is one thing I always talk about with NBA teams. When they watch film sessions on players, you will want to Wemby to play on the perimeter the whole game, because it would get him out of rhythm for one, and two, once he tries to take someone like a Derek Lively off the dribble, you don't understand with post defense, you can be smaller, but you can have good center of gravity, kind of like a James Harden. But we're not talking about James Harden, but certain defenders are different. And when I look at Wemby, I'm like, bro, if you take good enough post shots, you can play perimeter. I could see him being a good inside out type player, but if you trying to chuck up threes and not trying to dominate and use your height and strength, because I mean, like I said, just that one game dictates on is Wemby going to play in the post more, or is he going to be trying to be versatile? Because you can't just try to take every big off the dribble, because every big now slow. They quicker, like a Bam. Like, you got to understand everybody else's personnel. So Wemby, I feel like for him, he just got to understand, like, everybody's not the same. Every defender not going to be the same defender.
Every defender needs to realize Wemby's not the same. Y'all need to realize Wemby is not the same. He is a generational talent, someone we have never seen before. We have never seen a player like Victor Wembanyama. There's not any comparison. There is no comparison.
You're taking 9 threes, bro.
No.
It worked out yesterday, but overall, the
closest
defenders are probably thrilled.
Is Ralph Sampson from 1944. Your closest comparison is Ralph Sampson. No one is like Wemby. He can play however he wants to play. Nobody was telling LeBron James how he
said 1944, bro.
No, his closest comparison, like that. No, when LeBron came in the league, nobody was like, "Oh no, he not taking enough shots." Who cares? LeBron James is going to play like LeBron James. We're letting let Wemby play like Wemby. We got Wemby. When Wemby got drafted, when they were scouting him, they didn't scout Wemby saying, "Oh, he's going to be an elite post player." That's not why they picked him up. That's not who he was. That's not who we thought he was. They drafted him because he's 7'5" and moves like a guard. That's why he's 7'5". He's a guard trapped in a 7'5" player's body. That's why he got drafted. We're not going to get in there. He don't get in the league and try to make him a traditional center. That's not him.
I never said to do that.
Yeah, what I'm saying is that's his game. That's always been his game.
But here's the thing. Like I'm totally on your side. But if you're not hitting them, don't you think you gotta mix them up? That's what we're saying.
I get what you're saying.
But he hasn't been knocked down. That's why we're like, all right, bro. Like, you taking 15, you're not hitting them, bro.
But he, like Jeff was saying earlier, there's 70 games left. Like, there's 70
defense is relieved that he's taking all these threes, bro. That's all I'm saying.
What if he's
not coming down and catching them oops, and he got more alley oops from Trey Jones last year, which is crazy.
So like, what if he ends the year he's at 28% from three right now. What if he ends the year at 28% from three? Do we have a problem?
Then we have a problem, bro.
Okay, because right now he can't. He's not a good shooter. I'm not being as of right now. He can't shoot.
That's
like he gonna have his games, but he can't shoot. Right.
Okay, so that's what I understand. That.
Okay, so at the end of the season, if he's still
give him some time, let him like. Second year in NBA, his second year playing. Like, let's not forget that is he not still 19 or he's 20?
Yeah, I'm not saying he's a bust, bro.
Yeah,
you can come at me and say he's trash.
I'm saying that you only look at that part like he's not doing something else elite, the best in the NBA elite from another side of the ball is what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. You keep saying, oh, well, he got to stop shooting threes and he ain't playing too well. He's playing amazing defensively. If Rudy Gobert can win DPOY and not do nothing on offense, then Wemby shooting up shots and putting up 18 points and averaging 18
gotta
points.
get at least 40 wins to win Defensive Player of the Year, though.
That's not true. Not in his
No Defensive Player of the Year misses the playoffs, bro.
I don't care what you saying.
He's out the last 10 Defensive Player of the Year, bro.
He's
the leader though right now, but I'm gonna pull it up.
And his team's losing. He has a losing team, and he's the leader. His bracket doesn't count. Like, that's what I'm saying. You keep holding him to other people's standards. They don't apply to him. Who was the last person you seen having 5 blocks and 5 steals in the game?
I'm not knocking his defense.
No. Answer. Who was the last person you seen having 5 steals and 5 blocks in the game?
It's been a minute. I'm not knocking.
Exactly. It's been a minute. So no one else in the league can bang with him defensively. No one. He is the best defender in the NBA as we speak right now. He can guard the perimeter and he can guard the paint. He is the best defender in the NBA. No matter how many wins he gets, his defensive impact is shown and we see it. He's number one by a lot. It's not even by like, oh, well, he barely. No, he's number one.
I just want to see who the last 10 Defensive Player of the Years were. Like, and then once it has to impact winning. Like, that's just how they vote. I'm not saying I'm not knocking what you're saying.
Look at his team. His team is very streaky. Like, Evan Vassell had a good game last night, and I think Sam Cassell had his first good game last night. That doesn't happen often. Harrison Barnes plays 30 minutes a game, bro. That Champagne dude plays 30 minutes a game, bro. I swear last night he only had 5 points and he played like 30 minutes, bro. I swear he did. Like, bro, like they don't have a team. Like, you keep saying that, but then the Spurs they have the word. He has bottom of the barrel supporting cast. Like, he really does.
Yeah, I dig that, but what would you want to say, Jay?
All I was saying is he could be a good inside and out offensive player. Defensively, he's already up there.
Yeah.
And is as a player that's built like him, like in game, you have to like prioritize what you're doing. Because year 3, year 4, year 5, like you can't, something's got to improve. And like you said, it's only 10 games in, but at the same time, each game you want to elevate something. So
yeah, I still let him figure it out. Like, last night he shot 6 for 9. That's a good game. If he can keep that like low key, like keep that like going. He's not shooting 6 for 9 every game. I'm not saying that, but if he can shoot 40% from the 3-point line, I would take that. If he's taking those shots,
that's elite. What you mean you would take that? You better take 35.
No, but I'm saying, shoot 35, but shooting off of what he's shooting, I'd take that, bro. I'm not gonna say nothing. That's why I'm not knocking him, because, bro, Wemby is one of those players that is so talented everywhere. Like that, he wants to, he's trying to shake it up. He's trying to figure out.
I want him to simplify it. Like, that's just me personally.
Okay, I get you want him to simplify it, but this is his second year in the league. He's still figuring it out. Like,
it's not over. I never said it was over, though.
I know I'm saying, but I think you're jumping the gun on him. Let him figure it out. Like, let him hoop. He's playing with Chris Paul for the first time. This is a whole new team, basically. He got new niggas around him.
Like,
let him figure it out.
Yeah, 15 points and 6 rebounds. Like, I don't like shit like that, bro.
I understand what you're saying. Yeah, I understand. The rebounds thing, that should never happen. You be down there, but then on top of that, he blocks shots and doesn't get those rebounds. That's the thing for me. He blocks shots and somebody else gets the rebound. He blocks it to somebody else. So those rebounds kind of get like separated from his stats. But like, I just feel like just let him rock out a little bit. Like, I get why y'all are concerned. Like, yo, he do be shooting a lot of threes and he be shooting some shit. You be like, what the fuck? Like, I know he can make it, but damn. Yeah. But like, just give him some time to like kind of like feel it out. He's playing with Last year was a new team. This year's a new team. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, he still got Devin Vassell, but like he's learning. He's still got to learn how to play around these people. And especially if Sandcastle keeps driving to the basket, Wemby's gonna stretch the floor. So it's like I get it, but I don't. Like, it's like, bro, just let him rock out a little bit. Like, I think this is his first 10 games with this team.
I think the reason why everybody, because the hype he had from his rookie year.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, you know, from a real basketball fan like us, like it's more of progression, takes time to develop, stuff like that. It just, like you said, with the 6 rebounds, for his height, he can never be below 9 rebounds, yet alone below 10, because you're the biggest guy on the court. So it's the basic stuff, not the advanced. It's more of the basic stuff, because over time, you know what I'm saying, like how quickly is he going to develop this to get to this point? So, but I mean, he's going to get there because, like you said, you got Chris Paul
like he's learning. I think he's just learning. Like he has a new cast around him. So I think he's just trying to fit where he get in where he fits in. Yeah. Like defensively, we don't have to worry about Wemby at all. Wemby is their defense. Yeah. But offensively, I understand, but I think he's just figuring it out. Like he last year he came into the league. He was a rookie, new team. This year, as a new team again. Like the only person that I would say is the same as last year is Devin Vassell, because Keyshawn Johnson, Keldon Johnson is poop. Like, you know, like he ain't that guy no more. I don't know what happened to him. He want to be Russell Westbrook now. I don't know, whatever. Like, you know, like that's just what I think. I just think he needs to give him a little bit of leeway. Like, just let him rock out and let him figure it out a little bit.
Yeah. Like, if he's shooting below,
I bash him. Yeah.
Yeah, if like 30 games in, he's still doing it. Okay.
Yeah, and if he's shooting below 30% by the time All-Star break, we're gonna revisit this combo. Yeah, but
that's what I understand.
I wanted to shout out some guys that are playing very well. Shout out to Anthony Edwards, like leading the NBA in 3-pointers made,
strikes off the ball.
Yeah, at a high percentage too. That's what I'm like. I miss him slashing and dunking on motherfuckers, but he's hitting the threes at a great clip.
You heard what he said? He said they keep going under the screens. He said Mike keep telling him, "Oh, take him downhill." Why? I get why he's not. He hit 9 threes last night.
Yeah, bro. He been cooking.
I know he's been shooting them 9. He hit 9 of them, 15 threes. Yo, man, this guy, man, he's special. He averaged 29-5. Yeah, that guy's special, man.
And I like the efficiency, man. Like
Tayshaun, I give him that. Tayshaun called it on Anthony Edwards. Like, I was like, oh, he good, but Tayshaun called it. I mean, he did go number 1. That's what you expect. But like Tayshaun called it, he was like, he gonna be nice.
Now, this shooting improvement is definitely like really, really impressive.
Yeah, because I was like, I think he said it like he was when he was in the Summer Olympics. Mm-hmm. He was just watching KD, and then he was trying like in the catch and shoot moments, he was trying to learn from like people like the KDs and stuff. And then he also said like once he learned how Dame catch and shoot, it was like it was lights out. And I mentioned on my TikTok, I was like, you let someone like Anthony Edwards, who's known to be slashing and playing downhill, and he just shooting threes comfortably, like he just pulling up casually now.
He's not even off a Dame. He said that. I like that from him.
Yeah.
What he said when he was talking about when he played for Team USA, you know, he wasn't playing that much, but he was learning the whole time he was there. Because he was asking KD, how did you get your catch and shoot? He was like, he studied KD, wasn't working. Studied Steph, it wasn't working. But he said he got Dame and looked at how Dame shot the ball and started catch and shoot. And he just added that to his game. That's a student of the game. Like, I know he's arrogant and all that, but like he actually
back it up.
Yeah, like, you know, he actually cares. Like, I respect it. Like,
that was a funny thing coming in. It was like, oh, he don't really care about basketball. He's a football guy.
Yes, he definitely cares. He cares more than a lot of players, bro.
Yeah.
He cares more than a lot. Like, you could just see it. Like in the playoffs, remember when they played the Nuggets? They was down 3-1. Like they wasn't about to come. He missed the game winner. He ran. Like, bro, they wasn't gonna win that. You can make it.
Still in that series.
Oh yeah, I know. But I'm saying like. Series was over, but he still cared like 100%. Like they was gonna come back down 3-0. You know,
against the Celtics. Yo, that starting 5 thing really opened my eyes. Like that Netflix thing really opened my eyes. I'm like, yo, I get to see him really like how he actually is. And that's why he made Cat play so hard. Because I was like, why did Cat start playing so hard when this young guy came in and started running the show? And why did Cat give him the key so easy? It wasn't even like a fight to give him the key.
Little big brother, pretty much.
Yeah, that was I respect it. I respect the hell out of Anthony Edwards. When I say face of the league, I know I'd be talking about the men, but he's already up there. They passing the torch down straight down to him. Yeah, that's how I feel.
And not so many people can say, "Oh yeah, I swept KD in the playoffs."
Word.
Swept my favorite player in the playoffs.
It's him to say that too, but we'll talk about him a little later.
Well, I think for Ant, it was because nobody really expected them to sweep. That's right.
Yeah. So, it's best player, best team in the league, best team ever formed. It's talking about we swept them. Give you one cookie, best team ever created.
I wouldn't go that far. They were a very talented trio. I'm not gonna call them the best team ever created. Yeah, he's talking about the Suns. I'm not giving him that gas.
I'm talking about the Celtics. No. You're talking about they got swept. He's the best. That's the best team ever formed. I don't.
Oh no, not this version of the Celtics. We swept them a couple years ago, bro.
Oh, I thought you were talking about last year. Oh no. They played what's it called? I'm tripping. My fault. I'm just tripping.
I thought you were talking about the Suns. I'm like, hold on a second, player.
Celtics last year's Celtics, the greatest team ever created.
But I want to give some love to Karl-Anthony Towns too. The thing that's been surprising me the most, he's been rebounding at an excellent level. Seeing one game, he was getting
Why is that surprising though?
He wasn't a big rebounder in Minnesota, man.
Yes, he was. When he was younger, yes, he was. That's what I was telling. Darius said the same thing to me the other day, and I was like, bro, I'm gonna pull it up for you. He was an elite rebounder.
But he's starting to figure it out. Brunson's taking a little bit of a back seat. I don't know how certain Knicks fans feel about it, but 24-13.
Yo, Tay, are you scared? I forgot to ask you about Brunson. While he's saying Brunson, how do you feel about him getting locked up in that Rockets game in the fourth quarter? How do you
regular season? It happens. Not great at all.
I didn't know if that was you were like,
I don't care at all whatsoever. Nah. Not in game 7 of it. Nah, I don't care.
I understand. I really was just curious on how you felt about it.
I mean, those are young athletic defenders, bro. After what Brunson did the last 2 playoff runs, anything he do in the regular season, he'll be.
I'm not about to. I don't care at all. 0%. That's what I did.
I get it. Yeah, how Jeff asked me if I'm my panic meter. That's all.
-1. I'm actually glad it's in the regular season and not the playoffs. I don't care.
When I tell you, I was jumping up and down watching that. I was clapping my hands like I was guarding them, bro. I was so hyped, bro. Because Brunson fries everybody. Last year, Brunson was giving everybody the business. And the fact that I saw a man literally put him in a box, I was like, ouch. And I tell you, man, a man playing valuable minutes in the fourth quarter, the end of the game, man.
Karl-Anthony Towns, bro. He's looking good. I really was impressed with that 44-point game against the Heat. And they're fucking cooked too. We're gonna talk about them in a little bit.
Oh,
we got 20 minutes to go, but fuck them niggas. I'm glad they're struggling. You already know how I feel about Miami. I haven't been talking about it too much since the whole Bridge and the Cat thing, but it's still fucking.
Dang, Joe.
I got real animosity against him, J-Boogie. You seem like a nicer version of me, man. I used to.
He don't know. He don't know Jeff. He don't know the Jeff that we know.
Oh, for real?
Jeff he used to go in on the Knicks, man. I mean, on the Heat, bro. He used to go in on the Heat. He loves the Magic. The Magic, his second favorite team. Even though he
don't have a second favorite team,
he don't have a second.
Hey,
John, who's Jeff's second favorite team, bro?
Orlando Magic. No brainer.
See?
What you gonna ask me, Jay?
I was gonna say for Christmas, I was gonna send you a Jimmy Butler jersey. That's cool.
Hey, don't do that to me, man. Honestly, he's on his way out. If they keep playing the way they're playing by the deadline, him, Rozier, Bam looks worse this year. I don't know what's going on with him. Tyler Hero's the only one that's been hooping.
Man, I think I feel like just because of the fact that I don't know. I mean, and then plus I feel like what really throwing them off is the trade rumors for Jimmy. Like Jimmy trying to go to the so it's like Bam had a good season last season, and then whatever happened in the offseason, and then it's like trade rumors, and then so it's kind of like it's weird because it's like Bam is a really good player. I just don't know.
Did I say Butler averaging 15 a game, or am I like misreading that?
I mean, you know how I feel about him. So I ain't even gonna say that. You know how I feel about him,
bro. It's unacceptable for somebody his caliber. That's unacceptable.
Of what caliber, bro? You know how I feel about that guy, bro. He's not that guy. He's never been that guy. He's just
He's like the third best player in Miami Heat history, yo. I'm not gonna do that.
Who, Jimmy?
I'll take James Jones.
Like it's D Wade. It's probably even between. I mean, I guess you could say Bron, even though he wasn't there long, and then it's Butler.
Bron, wait, hold on. Who's the best Miami Heat?
D Wade.
No.
Oh,
I'm not lying. It's not. I'm sorry, bro. It's LeBron James, bro. It's LeBron. I will argue for an hour, bro. I will argue for an hour. It's LeBron. I don't care at all. It's LeBron James, bro. Sorry.
No, I don't care if D Wade won 4 rings with them.
It's LeBron
by himself with nobody else on the team.
It's LeBron.
That is wild. That was the best version of LeBron. And
you literally. You know that, Jeff. Out of all people, you know that he was rolling through the Celtics. You know that out of all people.
I cannot believe that you just said that, Jeff.
He used to blow y'all doors off. Don't come on, bro. Don't do that,
takes, bro. You got
because when you watched him, right? Who did you fear?
I was in a wild take to say Dwayne Wade's the best player in franchise history. What the fuck? Like, no.
LeBron could be there for 2 years, and he still would be the best player in Heat history.
Who did you fear more when y'all matched up? You was like, oh, here go LeBron. You didn't care about D Wade. You were saying D Wade was no. I remember that. You've been no, bro. You were saying D Wade was washed ever since 2012. Stop it.
I'll say
come on, bro. It's LeBron. LeBron, it's a gap. Then it's D Wade.
Oh my god. This might be the craziest take I think I heard from both of y'all.
He's the best player.
LeBron James, the best player that played on any team that he touched.
I'll give you that. But Wade's longevity matters.
How you gonna give me that? He touched the Heat. How you gonna give me that? How you gonna give me that if he touched the Heat? He's the best player for the Heat in the Heat.
He was when he was there, but D Wade got the longevity, dog. Like I'm not going.
LeBron didn't need the longevity. He came there, got 2 rounds MVPs. Goodbye. He didn't need
that. Like Wade didn't get a championship in 06. What are we talking about?
What's the number? How many?
36 points per game in the finals, bro. Like, are you kidding me?
Averaged the 4 years he was with the Heat, he averaged 27, 7 and 7, 27, 7, 27, 8 and 7, 27, 8 and 6, 27, 7 and 7. Those are the.
I think that was the best version of LeBron. Absolutely, I'm not knocking that. I'm just saying D Wade won a championship before LeBron got there, and then LeBron said himself, I had to learn how to win in certain nuances from D Wade. For whatever reason, y'all generation don't fuck with him, but he was cold, one of the best shooting guards of all time. We're not doing this to D Wade.
Not better than LeBron.
He had 1 year where he was better than when he had a season better than LeBron's because he averaged 30 points per game. That was
08-09. Oh yeah, that year he averaged 35 points per game in the playoffs against us. His second leading scorer was Mike Beasley. Like I remember that series. I was watching
the team. When LeBron was on the team, who was D Wade?
The second best scorer on the team.
He was on the watch, bro. Yo, I remember.
It was Batman and Robin. It was Batman.
You was calling him watch, bro.
Like I can't even believe you said that. Like that really. Just,
and then what year? Hold on. And then what year was D Wade better than LeBron?
No, he scored more than LeBron.
I'm not saying.
And then on top of that, you know who won the MVP that year?
Of all time because the
longevity. Who won the MVP that year?
LeBron literally winning MVPs with D Wade on his team. What are you talking about? He got 2 MVPs with D Wade on the team. What does that tell me?
I can't say.
He has 2 Finals MVPs, 2 MVPs, 2 rings with the Miami Heat. What?
I'm not knocking how great he was in Miami. I'm saying Wade has longevity. If he did it longer than 4 years,
that's what I'm saying. He don't need the longevity. He came. That's why it's more impressive. He was there for 4 years and did so much. D Wade was there for 100 years. What hope?
D Wade never won an MVP there.
No,
yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
Hell of a player.
That's just dead, bro.
LeBron got back to back.
Years.
That's the greatest LeBron.
It took.
I want to see what people say about this, yo.
Like, bro, that LeBron was ruining 2K, yo. That LeBron was ruining the world. No, bro. Gotta play the Heat. Gotta play LeBron. Oh, you picking the Heat on 2K, bro? That no. That was because of LeBron.
I could not believe that, bro. That you just
he was
that,
bigger
bro.
than Obama. LeBron was bro. No. You gotta be like a LeBron fan. Clear D Wade, especially that time. His shoes was the number one seller, bro. Everything compared to D Wade.
Once LeBron said, "I'm taking my talents to South Beach," he became the best player in Heat history. Once he said that,
I'm just saying. If you ask any Miami Heat fan,
they're gonna say LeBron.
They're gonna say D Wade.
Depending on the age, they're gonna say LeBron.
Depending on the age.
They're going to say Dwayne Wade because LeBron left, bro. That's why they're going to say Dwayne Wade.
And that is true. They be hating on him, even though he did more than they'll ever get.
LeBron could have retired. If LeBron retired after the Heat, they would say it's LeBron.
How do you not remember?
Like, okay, so what you're saying?
Everyone was wearing his shoes. Everyone was talking about LeBron. LeBron ruined everything. Everything LeBron was involved in, he ruined it. He was number one and everything. They gave him a stat. You heard of LeBron stats? Yo, because of that. They gave LeBron James stats in Miami. The LeBron plus minus like they gave LeBron James stats. It's called the LeBron stat. It's an advanced stat.
Yeah, I've seen it. Bro. Jay had a point real quick. Like, what you gonna say, Jay?
I'm just bamboozled right now. I would say this because I was in between the two eras. I would say the first 3 years of LeBron and Wade was a better player. Here's why: because their rookie seasons, even though LeBron won Rookie of the Year, D Wade led the Heat to the playoffs, and they beat the Hornets. Baron Davis round, and then ever since then, Wade for that 3-year stint, he was the better player than LeBron. Even though he had Shaq, but still, if we talk about two people, Wade was a better player. And then obviously with LeBron started making the playoffs, obviously LeBron, was doing LeBron things. But Wade, I don't think LeBron would went to Miami if there was no D Wade.
We know that, but LeBron went there and no question.
Y'all diminishing the fuck out of D Wade, bro. Let's
comparing him to LeBron. You're comparing him to the greatest.
Let J-Boogie finish. Let J-Boogie finish.
Oh, that finna attack me. I'm not mad of how Tay and Darius see it, but for me and Jeff, I think it's a little different. I mean, I would say just because of the fact that I was a Wade fan in that draft class, because we got the same middle names. When I was a kid, I became a D Wade fan. So I was like, we got this. All right, cool. So I had his Converse in the first.
This ain't helping your case, brother.
I'm just look. I'm not. Look, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm literally gonna be honest with you, but like all seriousness though, like Wade, his impact on the Heat culture, bro. Like,
yeah, for sure.
We can't diminish that because, like I said, the moment he came to the league, all eyes on LeBron. But everybody forget the fact that Wade led the Heat when they had Eddie Jones, a young Caron Butler, Lamar Odom.
Yep.
Yeah. So Wade was consistent. And then if he didn't get hurt in 2007, who knows?
He did.
What are you talking about? Ifs? We don't do that.
But he did.
I know, but I'm just saying though.
Like, y'all just ain't like he was just a run-of-the-mill player.
That's
great player. No. Hall of Fame player
to ever lace him up.
He's just not better than LeBron.
That's what we're saying. We're not saying D-Wade wasn't
I never said he was. Like, before he packed up, I never say he was better than LeBron. I'm saying
LeBron on the Heat.
Miami Heat player in history.
LeBron,
he's not.
The Cavs and the Lakers. Every single one of those teams, he is the best player in franchise history. In NBA history, he is the best player to ever touch all three of those teams.
I don't know about the Lakers. You want to relax on the Lakers take, bro.
Who's better? Who's better than him that played for the Lakers?
Kareem and the Magic Man won like 5.
No. They're better than them. Like band for band. You're taking Magic Johnson over LeBron James.
So y'all are taking individual accolades, or you taking the success of why they was there? Because like that's what
I'll say a little bit of both. I would pause on the Lakers.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because they have so many rings. Like, you know, they got so much jewelry. I would pause on the Lakers, but
the Cavs
before that, that's a no-brainer. He was the best when he was in high school. But but the Heat though, I would say once he got the second championship, second MVP, second that's all he needed. He just needed two.
I just disagree because initially I said Jimmy Butler was like the third best Heat player, and it just turned into that.
Yeah, because I don't know why you said that. No.
He is the third best Heat player. He got the 2 different finals, bro. What do you mean?
But when LeBron wins 2 finals MVP, he below D League.
2 MVPs, he ain't the number one.
I gave you so many reasons, bro. I can make a 20-page PowerPoint on why he's better. I just named I'll keep going if you want. I named so much stuff, bro. It was more than basketball. Video games, shoes, clothes. It's more than that, bro. Like that's what I
did. Jimmy Butler is the third best Miami Heat player of all time, and I'm expecting him to be traded.
I'm taking Jones. I'm taking James Jones. My fault, bro. I'm taking James Jones.
Chris Bosh
and Reggie Lewis.
No to Chris Bosh because he was the third option. Jimmy Butler got to the finals on 2 different occasions as the number 1 option. Like, I don't like to do like that, but y'all can't disrespect him like that. His jersey's going up in Miami, bro. Jimmy Butler's jersey's going to get retired there. He's the third best player in franchise history.
Like, what hope that whoever the Miami Heat retired invalid. They retired Michael Jordan. Done.
They retired Michael Jordan's number.
Everything after that doesn't matter.
Nobody on the Heat can wear number 23, bro. Like he
that's
never played for him, bro.
That shit is nasty. But that's not another player I wanted to shout out is playing well. My guy Jason Tatum, 31 a game. Like, we've been shorthanded. Jalen hasn't been around. Everybody loves to say he gets carried and shit like that. He's shooting better from 3, still rebounding at a high level, passing at a high level. So shout out to my guy Jason Tatum. Just doesn't get the credit he deserves, man. Like, all the accolades, they be trying to glaze other motherfuckers that are way less accomplished than him. He just goes out there, puts in work. Everybody wants to call him a cornball. They say he tries too hard. He just gonna go out there and put in work. Shout out to Jason Tatum, man.
Isn't that true though?
I want to call him. I think he's like cares about his image. Every 31, but everybody says he ain't shit. 31, 7, and 5.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. If I have a Jason Tatum on my team, I would not be. I mean, dude.
I wouldn't even if I had someone on my team that's doing that, I wouldn't acknowledge anything anyone says, bro. If he's averaging 37 and 5, why are you even acknowledging what people say, bro? The people don't like Jason Tatum because of who he is, not because of how he plays basketball. They don't like Jason Tatum as a person. That's the difference.
What did he do for that though? Like, bro, what did he do?
He's never had an original thought in his life.
Did you watch the Club 520 interview, dog?
That's like
Club 520 interview.
Huh?
Did you watch the Club 520 interview from last week?
Why would I watch a Jason Tatum interview? That's the thing.
Just watch that interview. That's the real him, yo.
I would never be like, oh, Jason Tatum.
Club 520, you can't be fake on that show, bro.
On top of that, you're the reason I don't like him. It's you, specifically you, Jeff Axel.
Yeah, he was actually kind of high on Tatum before.
When I saw him dunk on LeBron, I like him. Like when he banged on LeBron's chest,
that's true. I used to like Tatum.
I used to like Tatum. You ruined that for me. So every time something happens with Tatum, it goes in one ear and pops straight out the other. I don't want anything good to happen for him, bro. He won a ring, and I still don't care. He can win another one this year, and I still won't care.
He's number 2 in the MVP race right now.
Yeah, 10 games in. Small.
Yeah, I mean, for whatever reason, Anthony Davis has been fucking balling this year, but they gotta get a better record for him to get an MVP.
Anthony Davis is top 3 power forwards of all time.
I'm not going to do that, yo. He's been playing well this year, man. He's been playing very well.
You got Tim Duncan, you got KG, and then who else? Maybe Giannis. I don't.
Yeah. Giannis over him.
Giannis, and then
Yeah.
well, top 5. I'll give top 5.
Yeah.
I think AD's gonna
top 5.
pass. I think AD's gonna pass up KG though. I don't know about Tim Duncan. That one's kind of hard, but
he's not gonna come close to Duncan.
yeah, Tim Duncan.
Duncan's not that.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. That's impossible. There's no one in the league that's gonna do that right now.
Yeah,
Nobody.
Not according to Jeff. Paulo is.
Yeah, he think probably gonna get 5 rings. I don't know, bro.
Look at this gas he putting on this shit, man. I ain't never seen this shit. He a good young player.
Now he's just a good young player. All right, bro.
But ultimately, yeah, man, a lot of guys are playing well. Any other players that y'all wanted to shout out before we wrap?
Amen Thompson.
What's the men's numbers looking like this year? You've been mentioning him throughout.
Bro, it's not even like Amen Thompson. It's not necessarily his
pull up his numbers. I want to see.
You can pull up his numbers, but it's not necessarily his numbers. It's how his defense.
Oh, so now the numbers don't matter.
No, I'm not saying they don't matter. No. I'm not.
All the same point guard. Now it don't matter.
I'm not saying they don't matter. His numbers matter. It's 10 years. It's 10 games in, and he's in a log jam. So that I don't.
Oh,
But
okay.
it's his defense. It's literally the defense. The defensive prowess that he has. Like whoever has the ball now, they just pass it away. They don't even want to attack him anymore. That's what I'm talking about. Like he's a difference maker when he's on the court, is what I'm trying to say. Like he's been shooting maybe 1 to 2 threes a game. Okay, if he misses it, that's gonna just slide his percentage down to the first 10 games. I'm not mad about that. But like on the defensive end, he is the best player. He's top 5 in the league defensively, and I will go to war for that.
I'm not arguing with that. I'm not arguing.
Top 5 in the league defensively. Like on ball, off ball, like they're not attacking. They're not.
I just don't see the star player. You see, I do see an elite defender.
I know it's kind of hard to see the star player on the Rockets right now.
I see the elite defense though. I was with you on that. But the offense,
so many players, it's so hard. Like you know what I mean? Like they got like why is Jay?
I'm not happy that Cam Whitmore is in the G League.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Cam Whitmore got sent to G. That should show you how stacked they are. He's in the G League. They sent him down to the G League so he could play because he wasn't gonna play. Like they need to do something. They have a log jam. Like they have too many players. And then there's a lot of times when Amen Thompson is the best player on the court. He's literally affecting on both sides of the ball. So it's they need to like figure it out. Like, cause it's like they're trying to play him, but it's like they got so many other people that they can play. Like, you know, like him and Jabbar and him and Jesus Christ. My gosh. I can't. No, Tari Eason. They need to play more. Him and Tari Eason need to play more, a lot more. Them two together on defense, when they come down the court, them two together on defense, they are a problem. Like them two are a problem. Jabari Smith, I don't know if I've seen a couple games and he was hooping in those games, but it's Jabari Smith, so he's probably up, down, up, down, up, down. But like defensively, no, they don't want to see Amen. If Amen's on them, they're giving the ball up now. Like after that Knicks game, if they see the men on them, they'll just pass it away. And that's scary. So it's like, I don't know. I
want to give a shout out to Coach Jordy Fernandez and the Brooklyn Nets. They look way better than I thought they would.
Everybody, they're surprising. See, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. All these teams that we're like, low on playoff. We don't know right now. Like it's up in the air. The league is very well. I mean, the East is like, you know, it's already kind of like it's very shaky. They only got 2 teams. I don't know. They might still have only 2 teams with a positive record. Yeah. But the West is shaking it up. Like we don't know what's going on now.
Yeah.
They literally still only have 2 teams with a positive record. That's crazy. The East
Hornets improved.
Like the teams improved, but it's like in the East, it's kind of hard to like gauge because they're all suck. Like they all suck at the same time. Like there are teams that are playing better than they did last year, but they all suck. Like the fact that the Pacers are garbage and they're the 5th seed is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Clippers have been better than I thought too. I think they started off 6-4, and James Harden hasn't even played well. It's been Norman Powell fucking cooking.
Yeah, Tajon sent me a clip of Norman Powell doing a side, like an ISO side, coming out the screen, getting it back, side
doing
step.
all year, bro.
Oh, he's doing that.
Yeah.
Oh,
He been doing that all year, bro. He been
my Norman Powell slander until further notice. Yeah, my Norman Powell slander is out the window until further notice.
He been bringing it every night, bro.
Yeah, he's
shooting 52% as a guard. That's insane.
Yeah, as a guard, that's literally ridiculous.
Hitting threes, so yeah, I didn't expect 26 a game, but like I knew that 37 wasn't a fluke. I was like, yo, he looks different this year.
I mean, he's taking 23 shots. I would hope, but like,
I mean, who else is supposed to, like, they winning? So
that's why I'm not. I mean, I'm respecting. I'm not knocking him no more. Whatever until I need him. I mean, it's the first 10 games, so I mean, of course, it's small sample size. But if he's been hooping every single game that he's touched the court, I'm not gonna argue with it. If he's hooping, he's hooping. I can't. There's nothing I can say about it. He's doing his thing. I want to see if he can keep it up because it's still Norman Powell in my head. But if he turns up in year 8, then who am I?
I mean, it's a lot of it's about opportunity, man. Like he's averaged 18 and 19, but he was getting under 30 minutes a game.
That can put the ball in the basket.
He was getting under 30 minutes a game. He's doing that under 30 minutes. So now that he got the green light and more minutes, this isn't surprising to me. I mean, 26 is surprising to me, but like him getting buckets, I'm not surprised.
Hey, Tay, can you pull up Benedict Mathurin stats?
Benny Mad, he was putting in work this offseason, so I can't even. That's expected. I've already been high on him though, but it's just the fact that he plays for the Pacers, so it's kind of hard to gauge if he plays for them. So and the Pacers, they wasn't starting them; they was doing all that weird shit.
Yeah, and he's gonna leave, and whoever he goes to, they're gonna get a hell of a player.
Yeah,
bro.
I just don't like the fact that they just got blown out by the Hornets, though. That just what's up with it? Like, what's up with the Pacers and what's up with Hallie, bro? Like, I'm not counting Hallie out because he was an all-star. I'm not gonna act like
he's been very disappointing to start this year. Very, very disappointing.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna count him out yet. It's still just the first 10 games, so.
Yeah,
I know everybody's giving up on him. I'm not giving up on him yet. I'll wait.
Yeah, what's his number for the season, Tay?
Oh yeah.
I want to see the
Ooh.
Nah,
oh my 14 and 8.
Yeah, 14, 5 and 8.
No.
Yeah,
that's not 38%. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's really bad. I mean, I can't fend for that. I can't fend for him, but like it's the first 10 games, so I'm not giving up yet. I know everybody's giving up. Oh, he's ass, but I'm not
doing it last year though. That's why
he did have some times where he did it last year.
Even last year, he was doing this last year. He was just like, yo, is he playing or what, bro?
Yeah,
like
we'll see. We'll see. I remember having fantasy and I got rid of him. Bad. That's real bad. But I'm not giving. I'm gonna give him some time because it's still the first 10 games. So I'm gonna give him some time. I know everybody's counting him out. Oh, he's ass, he's this, and they say he has a back injury. I don't count that. If you're hurt, don't play. Just everybody else that's hurt doesn't play. So that's how I feel. But I'm not counting him out yet. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna give him some time.
LaMelo snatched his chain last game.
I mean, LaMelo's been snatching everybody's chain, so I can't even. I'm not gonna. LaMelo's been hooping. So
yeah. He's probably tired of them point guard rankings. He's like, these other motherfuckers ain't better than me. And he been what's LaMelo's numbers on the year? He's averaging 28.
Oh,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. LaMelo's hooping. Comparing him to LaMelo right now is just disrespectful. Him and LaMelo shouldn't be in the same breath as of now. LaMelo should be in the breath with the upper echelon players in the league right now.
He just gotta get to the playoffs.
I get what you mean. He gotta get to the playoffs. Yeah. He's plays for the Hornets still. He has.
Charles Lee's a good coach. I saw my guy Charles Lee out, man.
Yeah, but it's the Hornets though. You know what I mean? They still got their issues. That's why I'm feeling that way. So
Mark Williams comes back, they're gonna be all right, bro.
They're gonna be all right, but what is all right for the Hornets? You know what I mean? How many wins is all right for the Hornets?
45 wins. That's a successful season to me. They get 45.
The Hornets are not getting 45 wins.
Why not?
That's unrealistic. Think about the Rockets last year. Rockets last year got 41 wins.
But they're playing more teams in the conference, though. The Rockets are in the Western Conference.
Right, you're right. They are playing more games in the Eastern. You're right. 45 wins is still a lot, though. A lot of teams in the
40 and
East,
45.
a lot of teams but think about how many teams in the East last year got 45 wins.
But I don't know if the rest of the East is as good as it was last year. Although it was a drop off.
If the East was good last year, somebody would have had more than 45. Like, it would have been more people with 45 wins.
No, everybody from 1 to
8. I gotta pull it up. 8 teams had 45 wins in the.
I don't see that this year though. Like, I don't know.
I get what you're saying.
Like, the East wasn't as bad as people made it seem like it was last year.
Yeah.
And once you got past 8, it got a little spooky. It was a drop off from 8. In the West, it was like 1 through 11 was like elite.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the Rockets had 41 wins and they were out the playoffs completely. Right. Out the playoffs. That shit was a little like, I don't know.
Like 1 through 8 in the East wasn't bad because the 8 seed had 46 wins.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the thing. It's like 1 through 8, but then look at the teams that are down there right now though. The Pistons are playing better. The Wizards are playing better. The Hornets are playing better. The Raptors, I'm not sure about the Raptors. I haven't the Nets are playing better. The Hawks are playing better. The Bulls are still ass. And the Heat are ass. So like the Heat and the Bulls are replacing 2 other teams, but I don't know how long the Heat are going to be ass. Because the Heat, they can still turn it. They still got players on their team that could they could but I don't. The East is really shaking it up for me. The West, I'm not really. The West is the Blazers still suck. The Spurs are still going to suck. The Grizzlies, they're going to jump. The Jazz are going to suck. The Pelicans, I don't know. Like the Pelicans, I'm up in the air.
Zion's injury, man. Like they got so many injuries. I was high on them before the season, but at this point, they're gonna be out, yo. They got too many injuries over.
We gonna see. That's all we gonna see. That's all. That's only time can tell with these teams.
Yeah,
like only time can tell. Like the way the league's going right now, only time can tell because we have no idea. Because you could say one thing and then that team just dropped completely off. Because like the Clippers are a top team right now. I don't see that lasting. I don't see that lasting. But they're doing this without Kawhi. I'm kind of scared. But nah, the thing is, when Kawhi comes back, Norman Powell's not getting that many shots.
That's true.
So it's like.
But he could be a more reliable second option in PG, maybe.
No, Harden's going to be a second option still.
Powell's the first option now. I mean, Harden's taking a lot of shots. He's not playing well this year. I think he's shooting like 36% from the field.
It's James Harden. He gets like that, but it never lasts. Like he never.
He pull up Harden's stats for this year because like he's still getting his assists, but like he's not really shooting the ball well. Because
that's what like, James Harden not gonna like. I don't. He's averaging 27 and 9. What do you mean?
He is. I just say he's not shooting the ball well. That's all I said.
Yeah, but I mean that's harder for you. Like he's still gonna get his bucket, and then he just hit 12 free throws last night. Like Harden is gonna be Harden. Like right now they're running a 2-man game, Harden and Powell. When Kawhi comes back, it's gonna be Harden, Kawhi, and then Powell. Powell's gonna be the third. Powell's gonna replace Paul George's. Well, no, Powell is going to replace James Harden last year. James Harden was a third option last year. James Harden's gonna be a second option this year, and Powell's gonna be a third option. So I don't know. I'm ready to see it. Like I want to see what the Clippers got to offer. And is Zubac still doing the same thing he was doing already, or he died down?
He probably tailed off a little bit, but I think he's still a double-double. Like you about to see.
I remember 16 and 12. I mean 16 and 13.
It's not bad.
Yeah. I mean
they playing at a high level. They got it going right now.
Yeah, I mean, catching them damn lobs would hope. You know how Harden gets.
I was reaching to say he was going to play well, though. You was on my scalp.
No. You were talking about him averaging 20 and some other shit.
I said 18 and 12. And he's right there. He's at 17 and 13. I said 18 and 12. He's at 17 and 13 right now.
This is at his high right now. Like in the beginning of the season, 19 shots, bro. 19 shots for Zubac, bro. Like that's not realistic. 17 shots. He shot 6 for 17 on. Don't even get me started. 6 for 17 without shooting any jumpers. That's embarrassing.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on.
Without shooting the ball.
Oh yeah, Victor, bro. He had Victor guarding him.
But we ain't gonna talk about Victor, bro. He not winning DPOY. He not winning DPOY or nothing, bro.
Nah, he got
it. He lose. His team's not winning, bro. He not winning DPOY.
Oh yeah. Well, that's that for me. That's the last thing before we get off. Like last 10 defense player of the year.
I can't believe that. Niggas.
I just want to know, like, because they give it to the winner. I'm not saying me. I'm just saying the NBA.
They never been
the player of the year.
Been an overwhelming defensive player like this though. Victor had 9 blocks the other night. Had 7 last night. He had 5 steals and.
Oh, you know who else is playing well defensively? I ain't mean to cut you off.
No,
Dyson Daniels has been locking shit up.
Yo, Tayshaun, me and Tayshaun been talking. Me and Tayshaun been a fan of Dyson Daniels for a minute, and we said he needs to leave and have a role because you know what's it called? Pelicans were another team that was stunting people's growth. You know how we be saying the Thunder, they be holding on to these players. The Thunder was, the Pelicans was doing the same thing. They didn't have a point guard, and they didn't play Dyson Daniels at point guard, which didn't make any sense to us.
Yeah,
but he's been hooping. Like he found his identity. Like he found his let him rock,
bro. Like 7 steals in one game and 5 in another.
Yo, like, Dyson Daniels, he's been high on him for a minute. Like we like Dyson Daniels.
Oh, shout out for Kobe White.
Kobe White was nice last year too. So I mean, I get why you shouting him out, but he was nice last year too. Like that,
people sleep on Kobe, bro. Like anything on the
Bulls, bro. It's because he plays for the Bulls. Literally, the Bulls ain't been shit since we ain't got it. But they ain't been shit.
Don't say it.
Yeah, meaning shit since that one you ripped his leg apart. But
I know off the top of my head, Triple J, the Grizzlies were the 2 seed when he was Defensive Player of the Year. Rudy Gobert, Jazz were always in the playoffs, and the Timberwolves were in the playoffs when he was Defensive Player of the Year.
Bro, why doesn't it?
Marc Gasol, when he was Defensive Player of the Year, I still don't think he deserved that over LeBron. But the Grizzlies were. I gotta be real, J-Boogie. He didn't deserve it over LeBron. But
and when was that? That was when LeBron was on what team? Listen to what you're saying, bro. LeBron was bound to win everything, and you talking about some D Wade. D Wade ain't win nothing but a ring because of LeBron. You gotta stop it. Like LeBron is literally gonna win everything, bro. Like
he got robbed for DPOY.
Every player y'all mentioned,
DPOY was crazy though.
Yeah, so I'm trying to think of anybody else who was in the past 10 years. It was Rudy a lot.
I got to pull it up.
Oh, you do? All right, baby.
Yeah.
Please work. Yeah.
Giannis.
Marcus Smart when it was crazy.
Yeah, that was really Rob Williams' award, to be honest with you, but he didn't play enough games.
Joakim Noah,
yeah, the Bulls were a 57-win team. That was the year I think.
Yeah. But like, look at everybody's blocks they average in these shits. How many you think Wemby gonna average?
Wemby's gonna get a couple defensive player of the years. I'm not saying he's never gonna get
No. That's not what I'm saying.
Look at the team records, bro. Like, am I making this shit up?
No. You're not making it up, but nobody plays defense. Like, none of those people can bang with Wemby defensively, is what I'm trying to tell you. Kawhi Leonard is not getting 9 blocks in a game, Jeff.
No, I'm just looking at everybody in the past
steals, bro.
decade, bro.
No, none of these players are getting 5 blocks and steals at the same time.
I get what you're saying. He's an exceptional defender, but
that's what I'm saying. He's not in the same bracket with these niggas, is what I'm trying to tell you, bro. He's the best defender we've seen in however many years that all these niggas. He's better than every single person on this list defensively.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I hear what y'all are saying.
That's what I'm saying. You be putting him in the same box with people. He doesn't fit in that box. That's why he's who he is. He don't fit in the box with none of these people.
So out of the last 12 years, you think he's gonna be the first player with a losing record?
Yes.
Okay.
Look, it'd be dumb not to.
But Jeff, if you look at the last 12 years, who's better than him defensively? Which one of these players is better than him defensively?
I agree with y'all. I'm just saying the politics side. Like, I'm not disagreeing.
That's what I'm saying. When it comes to him, politics don't really matter. He was second last year. Jeff, he was second last year. Did you forget he was second last year?
I know he was. I'm just saying.
Second last year, and they were one of the worst teams in the NBA.
Shit, bro. Like, to be Defensive Player of the Year on a losing team, like, nobody's ever done that in NBA history. So I'm just saying, like, that'd be different. Nobody.
And nobody's been 7'5" that plays like a point guard with an 8 something wingspan that can look inside the rim when he jumps.
I'm not knocking his skill, his talent, and none of that.
That's what I'm saying. Like your politics don't correlate to him. Like that's what I'm trying to say. Like LeBron, he's a generational talent. Politics don't matter for LeBron James. Oh, near 40, he's gonna fall off. He doesn't fall off. Every year they was like, for a few years they were like, oh yeah, he gonna go down. He getting older. They stopped saying that as a whole. LeBron can play as long as he wants.
The funny thing about LeBron, bro, is like people hold him to such a ridiculous standard for year 22.
And it's it's warranted. He showed us that.
No. I'm just saying they're being too hard on him. Everybody else who's in year 22 had on fucking thick ass knee pads and was icing up and on their way out. But it's like, yo, how come LeBron ain't playing as well as Jokic? How come LeBron? Like, what the fuck, bro?
Hey, he literally almost put a 40 against us.
Right.
So I'm like, but he had to because D'Angelo Russell was.
That's why I stopped slandering him. It's like, yo, the shit he's doing at this age, we're never gonna see this again, bro. Like, why the fuck are y'all mentioning him with guys that are 10 to 15 years younger in their prime, asking why he ain't better? Like, my older brother does this dumbass shit. But what you want to say, Tay?
Why are you mentioning it with D Wade then?
I'm talking about for the Heat franchise, though. Like, y'all keep trying to take me to that point, man. LeBron is one of the greatest. I understand. I never said Wade was better than LeBron. I'm just saying for the Heat franchise, though, for the duration of the franchise. It's different between franchise and overall, man. Like
the fact that he asked them out of right, that is crazy.
Yo, like Tay ain't like Tay can vouch for this. My brother texted me like, "Yo, LeBron did X, Y, and Z." Like, dog, he's in year 22. Why are you holding him to the standard? Like, he's great, bro. Let it go. Like, he's a Jordan fan. Though. My brother, he's in his 40s. He grew up on Jordan. He just like
he won't let go. He don't give it. He won't give it up.
Yeah,
he don't. Even though, but do you see what I be sending in the chat, Jeff? Like they be like, if Jordan did this and it's plastered on everybody's wall, we see it every other night. That's the type of stuff I'm talking about. That it's normal now. That's why I believe Jordan would be a sometimes all-star. That's why I say what I say, because the stuff that he would do is it happens in the low-level players do it now. That's what I'm
not gonna agree with you on that one, brother. But I'm just gonna say,
bro, if I can pull up every single Jordan highlight, and I can guarantee there is a bench player in the NBA right now that has done the same exact thing.
I just don't agree with you on the Jordan take, but it's just my point more so.
On a good day.
They hold LeBron to a ridiculous standard for year 22 to be 39 years old. Nobody else has ever been criticized or talked about like how come we ain't playing better than the guy
player to ever touch a basketball. So I mean, what do you expect? I mean, he's different. He's that guy.
No, I'm saying they need to show more appreciation. It shouldn't be like, yo, you're doing this, you're not doing it. Like it's just weird.
If they didn't I feel like they didn't do that, LeBron wouldn't be as good. If LeBron didn't have to shut up haters, I don't think LeBron would be as good. I think if LeBron didn't have his haters, he wouldn't be who he is today. So I think keep hating on him. I want to see how many years he can play. Because when he retires, he's gonna retire, and we're gonna be like, "Damn, he could have still played." Like that's what's gonna happen. Like he kept going.
Somebody said they're gonna treat his they're gonna do like an intervention thing, like, "Yo, we know you can still play, but you gotta relax, bro."
Yeah,
like gonna do it like that. If he averages like 18 points a game, he's like, "Man, I'm fucking washed. I'm out of here."
Yeah, like, but has LeBron ever averaged under 20?
No, never.
Never.
Not one time.
Yeah, once he hits it under 20, that's when he can stop.
Yeah, his rookie year, he went from like
he never will, bro.
And then his second year,
he 27. He went from 20 to 27. Wow.
And stayed there the whole time.
And never dropped below 23.
Oh,
he dropped his most. No. I'm lying. Never dropped below 25. My fault. Yeah. He never dropped below 20. I was looking at this year. This year he's averaging 23, but he only played 9 games. So I'm not. That's crazy.
I think the only other player I know that.
I just don't believe that. Who?
KD.
No, well, KD he gets slandered for different reasons. Like
I'm talking about scoring. Talk about that scoring.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like KD came in averaging 20 and never fell below that. Like
He's not going to either. He ain't gonna fall ever either.
So they get around like 19, like, all right, it's time to go with LeBron.
He's not going to, bro. He's not going to, bro.
KD gonna retire. Think about it. KD don't got all KD got is basketball, bro. Like, really think about it. All KD has is basketball. Like, so it's like he ain't like.
But the thing is, like, he just had the injury, and that sucks. He just got more of an injury history. Bron has been healthy this whole fucking time.
Oh, wait. Oh, KD has never dropped below 25 either.
Nah, his rookie year. He been there the whole time, bro.
Yeah.
That's why when I was doing the bridge and the gap, I was like, yo, these are the best players of the last 20 years, and everybody talk about shit that they don't like about them. That's why I don't like. Like, they got a couple years left. Got to appreciate them. We ain't gonna see these niggas again. You've seen KD prototype.
He averaged 32. Is that his for 2014? He won MVP that year, right?
Yeah.
He
was a scoring champ 4 out of 5 years, like
over
4 years in a row.
Over Melo, Kobe, Prime LeBron. I mean, KD, bro. Dog.
They don't get enough appreciation, yo. Everybody talk about the shit they don't like that they did. Like, man, fuck out of here at this point, bro.
Who cares?
And
like, these niggas is legendary.
What really made me mad was like when he came back from Achilles injury. I'm like, bro, to still average right at 28, 29 after your Achilles injury, bro. That is crazy.
You gotta show them more appreciation, bro.
And bro, I took my Achilles hooping. So yeah, I was 18 though, but yeah.
Let me find out J-Boogie was a bucket. You got
clips on his thing. I saw him with the mini six pack. He hoop, man. Like, everybody on here hoops for the most part, man. Like, I played like old man.
I think every single one of us hoop. Billy said he used to hoop. I think everybody hoop. We know we've hooped with E, and he don't be on here that much, but we hoop with E. He hoop too. Like, I think everybody on here hoop.
Yeah.
It's cool, yo. That hoop panel hoop sesh gonna go crazy.
Yeah, sure.
I got a ball on niggas for these takes they be having, yeah. I ball on these niggas for these takes they be having, yeah. Because I know
it's definitely fun. I just want everybody to shout out what they got going on. I'm gonna have to edit and clip this motherfucker, but
Tays got something to say.
What you want to say?
Shout out James White, man.
J-Boogie, anything you got to shout out?
Wait a minute.
Come on, y'all remember James White?
Oh yeah, Blake White. Yo, you know what made me mad about James White, dog? By the time he got to the NBA and he got in the dunk contest, his performance was fucking ass.
Yeah, bro. Bro, they gave him a dunk package in 2K. I was like, all right, who is this? And I'm like, okay, you put him in the dunk contest. He ain't do nothing.
Horrible.
Yeah, bro.
Because he was like, his college dunks was crazy though. He
right.
With the windmill and like he was nasty in college, but time he got to the league, that was one of the worst dunk contests ever, bro.
It literally, yeah.
Like him, Shannon Brown. I think Gerald Wallace was in there. Like, that shit was horrible.
Man, Jason Richardson, man, I ain't never letting him go, man. That guy had a place in my heart, man.
Most underrated dunker of all time to me.
Yes,
and shooter, underrated dunker and shooter.
He had a clip, yo.
Didn't he win 3-point contest and DP and the dunk contest? Or am I tripping?
I don't know if he won a 3-point. You think about Richardson? You think about
he didn't win? He was in it though. I'm pretty sure he was in it.
He was in it. Like by the time he got to Orlando, he was hitting hella threes, bro. Like when he retired, I think he was like top 20 all time in 3-pointers made.
Yeah.
So Jay Rich is hella underrated. Like, shit, I might do a bridge and gap on him. Like his dunk was crazy.
All right, man. Yeah, shout out Linton Johnson, man.
Shout out to Stro Miles Swift, but
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Stro Miles Swift, he was nasty.
Respect him.
He was nasty.
But yeah, got some more content coming on the hoop panel. Some more videos of Bridging the Gap. I just did one on Zach Randolph earlier today.
I saw that.
Zebo.
Yeah, man. Shout out to them. But yeah, we got more content coming. Follow my guy J-Boogie J Clutch Sports on YouTube, TikTok. Constant videos every day highlighting the NBA. Does a great job breaking down every team. Shout out to Owbum. got some music coming through. We're gonna be posting live this episode throughout on different social media sites, and just follow the Hoop Panel. We got a lot of stuff coming. We gonna have cartoons coming soon and just various things. So just looking to branch out for sure.
Yes, sir.
I got 2 things to say before we head out. Number 1, D-Wade is the best Heat player ever. And number 2, Paul Pierce is a top 10 small forward.
Both
He just jumped out his body.
correct.
He just jumped out his body.